Tarps off, baby, for life.
Bang! Welcome to the Statement Games NHL Tarps Off Watch Party. I'm your host, Chris Mancuso, joined by Jack Gotzel. What up, Jack?
Not too much. Ready for some Wednesday Night Hockey with my Boston Bruins.
Yeah, we got the Bruins involved. We got the Rangers involved. Soliano, the owner of StatementGames.com, Rangers season ticket holder, I'm pretty sure. Big New York Italian, so you know he'd be loving him. Some New York Rangers, but you know this is a Bruins party till Soliano shows up. StatementGames.com, guys, the #1 free daily fantasy sports platform. You go on over there, you rank your statements 10 through 1, 10 being your most confident, 1 being your least confident. If 10 hits, you get 10 points. If your 7th most hits, you get 7, but you don't get 6. You don't get the points for 6, so on and so forth. You can win, you get Statement Games coins that you can then spend on like NHLshop.com, NFL.com, Amazon, a bunch of different shit you can cash it in for. And it doesn't cost you shit, so it's free.
Exactly.
Free daily fantasy sports. Sign me right up. Statement Games, the South Florida sports kid knows what's good. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good shit. So we are here, Jack. We have the Boston Bruins. They're off to a great start, in my opinion. In our Get the Puck Out power rankings, we have the Bruins sitting at the #2 team. Now they've been sitting for a couple days because the Buffalo Sabres had them some COVID-19. So we'll see if that little layoff will do them bad or good. You know, this is a team with some older guys on their roster, right? So maybe they'll be all right. But the New York Rangers, kind of a team in, I don't want to say turmoil, but like certainly.
Well,
you know, here's what I think.
Okay, you go first.
I think that everyone loves Panarin. Everyone loves Panarin. So everyone got all excited and was like, you know, they were even trying to pump the Rangers up when this return to play thing came. Like, I haven't seen shit from this team that gets me excited about them. I know Panarin is individually fine, but he's not going to lead a team.
No, Panarin
to a cup or anything like that. Now, if you have him like the Chicago Blackhawks had him as a role player, like, yeah, you're going to win the cup, you know, and become a mini dynasty or whatever. But yeah, I don't see him being an X factor. I got the Bruins tonight in this one myself personally. I'll read you my StatementGames.com picks here. That way you guys can give me shit or whatever if I end up being wrong. But my most confident statement is the Bruins will win by over 1.5 goals. I got the Bruins beating them by 2 pucks. Even if it's a close game, you still get that empty netter, but I feel like they're going to get a couple. I think they're going to win by a couple tonight. I got my #9 is the Bruins starter over a .910 save percentage. Tuukka Rask is in net. Tuukka Rask's dick is the size of a goddamn walrus. Guy's been massive this year. Quite possibly, it's funny, there was all that turmoil around him from the playoffs, but we're sitting here and Tuukka Rask might be having the best start to a season he's ever had. So I'm all in on the Rask. I got the total shots under 63.5. I got the Bruins forwards over 2.5 goals. I like it. I think tonight the Rangers are 8th place. Bruins haven't played in a few days. I like the idea that there'll be at least one fighting major assessed tonight. I don't know why. I just got a feeling. I can feel it in the air. I'm a little combative today, Jack. Feel like I've been on the phone all goddamn day. So you know what? I want to see a fight. #5, I got Carlo and McAvoy over half a combined point. Brandon Carlo's an offensive defenseman now. He's a juggernaut, and I expect the point to come from Big Daddy Brandon Carlo, not Charlie McAvoy, who I equally think is playing great this year. Artemi Panarin and Zibanejad under 1.5 combined points. I got the Bruins shutting down the Breadman starter, the New York Rangers starter, Georgiev, who is projected and I think is going tonight. I have him over 2.5 goals. I have him under a .929 save percentage, and I got the Bruins over half a power play goal, Jack. What did you go with?
See, all right, so I'm going to give some background to this before I go completely in. The Rangers are riding a high. they're getting this feeling, and I think it's partially due to the fact that they've kicked Tony DeAngelo out of the team. I think they're riding this high, but I think it's a fake high that they're riding. And I think once they face a really good team like they're going to tonight in the Boston Bruins, a team that we have number 2 in our power rankings, I think that fake high quickly evaporates when the Bruins put the pressure on them. And I think the Bruins also, who have come back in like their last 6 games from deficits, are going to look to come out with a hot start. I think they're getting shit on by Bruce Cassidy and co. to fire right out the gates. So my most confident statement is Brandon Carlo and Charlie McAvoy over a half a point combined. And I'm right there with you. I think it's going to come from Brandon Carlo. He's looked spectacular this year. Some have said he's got off to a slow start. I don't see it. Then I have the Bruins forwards over 2.5 goals. I just think they're dynamite right now. You've got Jake DeBrusk, who's hungry, and Anders Bjork coming back into the lineup. They're both looking to prove to Bruce Cassidy that, 1, Bjork deserves his promotion, and 2, DeBrusk can't be happy that he's coming back on the third line. He wants to prove that he's a top 6 forward. So I got the Bruins forwards coming in at over 2.5 goals. I got Patrice Bergeron and David Krejci and Brad Marchand combining 1.5 goals. That's basically a lock as well. I'm locking those top 3. Brad Marchand, David Krejci over 1.5 points combined. Krejci's going to have to wake up a little bit here. He's been pretty quiet for David Krejci.
Quiet start, yeah. Contract year 2, kind of weird, but okay.
I just got kicked out of my statements here, so I got to see what I got. 1 second here. All right.
Yeah.
All right, well, then I had Tuukka Rask. I have him having a dominant game. Those were part of the next 2, I believe. I think I got him under the goals against in the save percentage. Tuukka Rask has been on fire.
Absolutely, brother. I'm with you on it. And another game we got going on tonight, we have the Montreal Canadiens and Toronto Maple Leafs taking the gloves off tonight. You know, these are the top 2 teams in that North Division. 3 goals on the season and 12 points for Nick Suzuki. I think he's looked great. I think Austin Matthews has picked up right where you left off and right where you would expect him to be. One of the most dominant forwards in the NHL. American fans have to be happy that kid's going to be putting the USA sweater on come Olympic time, because I think that's going to end up going down, Jack. But certainly that matchup tonight is awesome too. I know there's only a couple games tonight, but you know, Bruins, Rangers, Leafs, Canadians, fire me up.
Oh yeah, those are probably like 2 of my favorite matchups that can happen this year. All 4 of those teams are original 6 teams. It's a beautiful night of hockey tonight.
Yeah, buddy. It's just a beautiful time to watch some puck. Nothing I love more than just chilling in, man. You know, it's coronavirus and jumping on these streams, man, and checking it out. I'm just trying to find.
And I know you have a fight happening in this game tonight between the Bruins and the Rangers here, but I would be more apt to pick a fight happening in that Montreal-Toronto game. I think that rivalry is going to really heat up here as the season progresses. And they're right there in the standings. They're right there in the NHL power rankings. And I think some people slept on Montreal, and I think they've got a chip on their shoulder, and they're always going to try to prove that against the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah, hey, I'm with you on that, man. I think that's a fair assessment. I think that those 2 teams are going to, I think they're starting to realize they're the cream of the crop, and I think you're going to see the temperature really rise up in that game. So, yeah, Jack, I'm with you there. I think there'll be a fight in that game. I'm just hoping, Lemieux or Cried or somebody pisses somebody off and somebody grabs somebody. That's what I'm hoping.
Oh yeah, whenever Lemieux's out there, we know who his dad is. He always can spark some shit up.
No, exactly, right? So certainly I'm like, I think he could try to be, a team who's in 8th right now in the division. I think he could certainly come looking to spark something.
I really love watching Grigoriev in the net too.
Gorgiev,
Grigoriev, yeah. I'm terrible
Gorgiev.
Pronouncing these.
Yeah, Jack is
names.
The worst at names. He's like the Don Cherry of producing names. It's awesome. That Georgiev. He's no good. Let's go.
But I do like watching that kid. I think he's going to be a superstar, but I don't think it's yet. And I think the Bruins forwards light him up tonight. Light him up where you can, because that kid's going to be very good.
Christmas tree. I like it. I like when things get lit up.
You're not going to be able to light him up forever, though, because he's going to be very good. But it's not yet.
No, exactly. Not yet. There's levels to this game, you know? There's levels to this game, and you just got to go through it.
You got your Pink Whitney tonight, or are you being a good boy?
I'm being a good boy. I'm drinking coffee tonight, actually, because I'm like, you know what? I have an exam this weekend. I got to do the fights on Saturday night after the exam, so I figure I'll get nice and toasty during the fights. For Usman versus Burns. I feel like I would save my liver for that. So tonight I'm just drinking Sweet Lady iced coffee right from Tim Horton herself.
I'm taking the next couple of days off, but going with the Pink Whitney here tonight.
Good, man. Good. No, I wish I went with the Pink Whitney tonight. I like made the decision, like, you know, when you're like in the daytime and you're getting stuff done and you're like, I'm going to make the responsible choice. But then when it comes time to like when you could be sitting here being a degenerate, you wish you were sitting here being a degenerate. That's where I'm at right now.
That was me earlier. I was like, I'm not drinking tonight. And then a day happened. So,
and then a day goes by and sure enough.
And here we are.
Sure enough, the more things are different, the more they stay the same.
Yep.
Nothing better. Oh, shit.
Oh, the Rangers with some nice offensive zone possession.
Yeah, I'm watching that here. Holy shit. They're moving the puck pretty well. It's like they got a racist Italian guy off their team or something.
Maybe.
They're rolling like a team that got rid of a racist asshole.
I honestly do think they are riding a high from that.
Forget about it.
I mean, you saw them mock them after one of their wins, where I think it's Shostork in there, turn around and like fake punched Panarin. Like,
oh yeah, man.
They definitely got some camaraderie out of that. So,
yeah, man, I agree with you. There's definitely some camaraderie out of that. Yeah. Oh. Hopefully Nick Ritchie doesn't score tonight, though.
Oh boy, I forgot all about that. I forget about that every time the Bruins play.
Right, and then Nick Ritchie shows up, and
it's usually when he gets his first chance to score where I'm like, oh god, I made a bet.
It's always when you like least think he's gonna do it too.
Which is like, this is the night.
Yeah, I could see it, Mr. Wednesday Night, Big Dick Nick Ritchie,
Big PP Ritchie,
Big PP Ritchie. Yeah, love it every second of that.
DeBrusk is buzzing. There you go.
What's your time at?
I'm at 14:11.
Oh shit, you're like 15 seconds ahead of me. Fuck. How come this ain't on? What? That 1 second here. Something's wrong with my. Things are going wrong here.
Things are going wrong.
Like, why is like, and it's on NBC, right? So I look on my TV. I'm like, where's NBC? We got NBC, but it's showing some bullshit. Daily Blast Live? What the fuck is that? Buffalo goddamn News or something? Get that shit out of here, man. That's terrible. I don't want to watch that. Well, you know what? I'll have to have the hockey game on my computer with the NHL app, and then I'm going to just put my TV on the Leafs and Canadians game, because why not watch double the two games when you can...
Yeah, why not?
Only watch one when you can watch two. So.
And that should be a thriller, too. I mean, what a night. 2 original 6 matchups.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. So there's pineapple bubbly now. I wonder if that would be good with some, like, white rum.
I'm going to guess it would be very good.
Kind of like a pina colada kind of thing, you know what I mean?
Rum and pineapple go very good together.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Nothing better than a little rum and pineapple.
That's why they always throw the pineapple garnish on the rum punch.
That's right. What are you looking for, Calvin? Your tablet? It's right here, bud. There you go. Oh.
So what do you think Tony DeAngelo is doing right now? You think he's watching the game, or you think he's on Parler?
He's waiting for Parler to come back.
He just keeps refreshing that page.
Yeah, just hoping and praying that Parler will come back. He's waiting to make hockey great again, but it's just not working.
The blue check marks made it sound like he would have been traded by now. They were all hot on it now.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's going to get his chance, but maybe teams are waiting to
let it cool down a little bit.
To let it cool down. Yeah, let the stuff just chill. Just chill.
You know it'll spark right back up the second.
McLovin Pina Colada in Mexico is 99% rum. That's true. Oh shit! I didn't put the StreamYard link in. Bugsy wants to come in. I sent it to you. I'm frazzled today, everybody. I'm frazzled. I'm a little frazzled. That's all. Don't mind me. I'm scatterbrained today. I'm studying. I'm like undersleeping, over coffeeing.
Not gonna lie, I didn't see Bugsy's message until you just said it.
No, I know. I just saw it too. Hold on, I'm getting it right now, Bugsy.
We are slacking today.
Things are going slow. Watching the Suits right now on Sportsnet. Because I'm not watching TSN anymore. Bell, let's cut.
Bell, let's cut.
Yeah. Do a mental health initiative and then ruin everyone's life after you took a huge government grant.
Yeah, at least we don't have to worry about like the stream getting like taken down midway through because like someone just, cut our funding.
Yeah, at least we don't have to worry about that. Dude, did you hear the automated message?
No.
Dude, they like played this automated fucking message. Bro, you know what? Fuck them. I'm going to play it on here. What are they going to do? Nothing. Fucking bums. Hold on.
Oh, here we go. Let's get juicy.
Yeah.
Let's get juicy on Wednesday Night Hockey.
Let's do it.
I love going after the woke birds.
Me too. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Bugsy.
Bugsy.
What's going on, buddy?
So what is this sign behind you already?
Oh, yeah. Forgot we put that there.
What does that say?
It says small dicks, big
hearts. Facts, dude. I need that on a shirt.
Small dicks.
Let's make it happen.
Small dicks, big hearts. Let's go, baby.
TOS on the side.
I would honestly do that. That's a good idea, actually. I like that saying. That's funny. So, yeah, we have Bruins, Rangers right now. Going to be crazy, man. I can't, I know Jack doesn't like the outdoor games, but Lake Tahoe, like, what a place, man. They're showing the scenery right now.
Wait, is this an outdoor game?
No. That's on like the 20. When is it? Like 2 weeks, like 12 days.
First, yeah, is what it looked like. It just said.
Yeah, Jack hates outdoor games.
Do I even have to come into the stream for that, or
no? You can take that one off. You don't have to go through that.
I mean, I don't think anyone wants to listen to me talk about, and I can't help it. I just think it's so fucking stupid.
Yeah. So Bugsy, what'd you take today for your statement games pick?
Bruins over 50% on the faceoffs.
Yeah, I like that one. If you're a Bruins fan, for sure, I think that you're looking down the middle there and see a mismatch. So good call.
I looked at I was looking at all the props earlier. I saw that because normally the first ones I look at are the specific player time on ice. And it was McAvoy and Trouba, and I think both of them within like a minute and a half of the normal time. Normally, if I see a difference of over 2 minutes is when I take one side or the other. Right. And then I look at shots, see how each team does shot-wise, and then I looked at the face-off, and I looked at how both teams are. In the Bruins, I think are top 3 or top 4 in the face-off circle, like 56, 57%, and the Rangers are bottom 5 at like 43. So I was like, okay.
Bugsy, you might need a special guest this Saturday. I have like the scummiest parlay of scummiest parlays ready for Saturday.
A scummy parlay? What do you mean? What do you mean scummy parlay? Like an asshole parlay? Heavy favorite?
Well, no. This one, it's just like fighters that people don't really know about. They're like basically.
Oh,
prelims.
you're talking fighter parlay. Okay.
Oh yeah, I got a good one. It's like they're all favorites, which is why you have to parlay them. But I feel like all three are locks.
You think they're gonna all cash, eh?
Oh, like if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna have egg on my face and look like an idiot because I am like positive on this one.
Well, I thought I was pretty positive the last couple days, and I'm 0 in my last 8. So I got to try a new strategy.
McLovin, why are you in landscape?
Because I'm on my phone.
You're pulling a Bugsy portrait.
You
mode.
look like Bugsy.
I'm
What happened to your
doing-
computer?
No, because I'm saving the MMA podcast, and it's taken like 2 hours to save. So.
Oh yeah, and your stream would be so fucked if you were trying to do that. Wow.
I wouldn't even know if they would save. I think the whole thing would just explode if I tried that. So.
Your phone camera is unreal, though.
Yeah, it's a really
Like
nice
what?
camera.
Better than my laptop camera. Jeez.
Yeah,
if I-
legit.
if I
Better than
could've
my
said it.
MacBook camera too. This shit ass fucking camera.
Oh, look at that! Now he's not even portrait mode.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
Look at that.
What is this
Uh-huh.
camera? My phone does not have that same camera.
No,
iPhone 10,
What do you have, like
man,
an
iPhone 10.
iPhone? You have like an iPhone 15, you fucking liar.
iPhone 75. Not even released yet.
All right,
Fucking
Jack.
time traveler.
Jack, get this. So I got home from work and I was watching your guys' episode of Bussin' with the Boys or Mornings with the Boys, whatever it is.
Doesn't even know the name. Breakfast with the boys.
Breakfast with the Boys. Sorry, Breakfast with the Boys. And it just kept like playing other episodes that I missed. And then I was in class, I fell asleep, and I wake up, and the video that it's showing me is Jack's reaction to some UFC fight, and I just see Jack yelling on my TV screen.
Wake up and Jack's just fucking
Screaming.
Ugh.
How about Get the Puck Out's return?
Yeah, that was a
I
good
like that
episode.
too.
That was a good episode. Looked clean, looked good, went well. People liked it, got messages about it. Definitely created the most buzz of anything we've put out in a while, which is nice. But like all the other stuff is catching on. Bugsy's gambling thing on Twitter is great. The interns doing the sports rundown, great. Like that. Like I really like that. I really like Zach. Zach is very like high.
The Ric Flair. Woo!
And I like Nick because he kind of like counterbalances how high he is, which is good. But I think Nick will get more comfortable. He still looks a little uneasy at times. Looks a little uneasy, like he's just don't even worry about it. It's hard not to though.
You know, once you get used to it, it'll come naturally for him.
It'll just go away. Like it'll just stop happening. It's something that can only happen naturally. But it was cool to see Zach be pretty easy to get her going. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because Bankus actually had his own radio show here on campus for a little bit, so he's used to talking behind a mic. So it was just adding the camera or. You were talking about the podcast, yeah. You're talking about the blitz, like the camera aspect's just a different thing with him.
Yeah, but he doesn't seem to be affected by it.
Yeah, because he's got the behind the mic experience.
Yeah, you can tell. And not that Nick isn't doing a good job. He is. He's smart. I like his basketball stuff. I think he can provide a lot of good insight for like when the soccer's going down too. I like how they kind of grabbed one story from each sport, didn't overdo it. Really liked it. Good shit. I think our YouTube page is going to end up being really good, man. We're doing things the right way, so hopefully it all goes the way it has to go. But,
I love that. I love Bankus texted me last night. He goes, "Any big hockey news?" And I text him. I go, "Mikko Koivu retires." And before he even had the chance to tell me, I was like, "This is how you pronounce his name."
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, guys?
What's happening, Mark? What's happening? What's going on, buddy? Good
We
to
got
see
the Rangers fan in the house.
Yeah,
Rangers represent.
a lot of shots on goal so far, huh?
Yeah.
You kind of act like cool.
Yeah, it's kind of off to a hotter start. What you got tonight, Mark?
Speaking of kind of which, actually, I took the Rangers over 32.5 shots, kind of on goal. So I got a little work to do, considering that they had 3. But I mean, the way I look at it here, they're basically dominating this game by out shooting the Bruins by almost double, considering they only have 1.
Yeah, as someone who took the under in shots tonight, I'm very happy about that.
Actually, watching the game, I haven't been watching the like shot tracker, so I actually thought
3
there
to
was a
1.
lot of shots. But now that I think of it, most of them have missed the net.
So I'm not looking that good on that one here. I took the Bruins over 1 power play goal. I got the Rangers under a power play goal. That's kind of struggling a little bit here. And until Zibanejad kind of gets on track here, I've kind of been picking against them. So I got the under of Panarin and Zibanejad under 1.5 points. So I'm sure that Panarin might kind of get on the ball here. I'm not that confident in Zibanejad, but I also I took the 1.5. So I took the Bruins will not win by over 1.5 goals. Rangers actually playing not that bad. Last Monday night was a little bit of Monday night was a little bit of a letdown and things like that against the Islanders, but they played 2 solid periods of hockey and a little bit of a lapse in the third period. But overall, in the last 5 games, and that was the first game in the past 5 that they didn't get a point. So they're doing all right.
How do you feel about the stuff with Tony DeAngelo, the locker room, the punch? Do you think that actually brought the guys together?
I'm not sure, man. It's a little. I can't believe it. How did they miss that?
Oh.
I mean, the whole DeAngelo thing here. Look, I understand that he was a jerk, kind of being drafted into the league here. There's a lot of history, for him. And it looks like there was a couple of different things that had kind of taken place. But this was the first incident that I had heard of him having with the Rangers. I mean, I'm aware of his tweets and his political kind of stance and things like that. A lot of that stuff didn't really kind of bother me. But I was pissed off when they kind of let him go here. I mean, regardless if he's a jerk here, he can actually play. Finished 4th in the league
scoring
on defense
last year for defensive scoring. Yeah, 50-something points, right?
I mean, you read more about it. I kind of feel like the Rangers put out some stuff to do some damage control here. Younger team, continuity within the locker room is pretty important. Who got this one?
Oh, goal. Yep. It looks like who is that?
I don't know.
Lucky for you guys, I'm still behind.
Yeah, I don't know who number 12
Who's number 12?
Yeah, that's exactly my issue.
Who's that, Gauthier?
It's
Gauthier.
Okay, there
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's another face-off win, wherever I am.
Oh, that's also kind of a really good. I mean, yeah, and I think last Monday night was the first game that they actually won the face-off battle against any team this year in hockey. So they're doing better on face-offs. I mean, it was pretty much an automatic, take the other team. Actually, did take the Bruins over 50% on face-offs this game as well. But
That was
everything else, I had a lot of Rangers stuff.
That the Bruins over 50% on the face-off was my play of the day.
Oh yeah, okay.
I have that in my mix.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just lost that one.
But anyway, on the DeAngelo stuff here, a little surprised. I mean, what'd you guys kind of think? I mean,
I wasn't surprised because the NHL is just they caved to that pressure, and after Trump lost in the parlor stuff, he went off and
you think that had to do a lot with it? That played a big role with it?
I think the guys in the I don't think it had anything to do with why the Rangers got rid of him, but I think it had to do with why the shit happened in the locker room the way it did. I think guys were just sick of it, one way or the other. Nobody's political view should be causing a stir, right? Whether it's
I don't think it was the political views, though. I think it's just that he wouldn't drop something, and he was being a distraction to the team. I don't think it has anything to do with his political views. And also, I do think the team came together. I mean, you see them joking around about it after. They're having fun with it. I feel like that they're like, all right, now we can be a team because we got the cancer removed. And honestly, I don't really blame the Rangers because he was becoming a cancer in the locker room.
Do you
And
really
you
think
can't
it's a
have
cancer though? Like that's what I don't get. Like, I mean, it was only 3 games. I mean, how can you be that big of a dick in like 3 games? You know?
well
Yeah,
because
like,
I didn't hear anything last year about him kind of being.
well,
a
see, the
problem
thing
and
is
things like
they
that.
benched him early, and he could
Yes.
never get over that. And then this happened, and he wouldn't stop, and it was just going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. So they nipped it in the butt.
And that kind of
trust me.
came out too, where the GM Gordon basically kind of said he had a talk with like D'Angelo's, like, listen, the shit kind of stops, and if we have another incident kind of with you, you're gone. And I guess that was his big quote in the press, and where he kind of felt that he had to stay true to his word. So I guess good for him for sticking to his guns here.
Yeah. And you have to,
But from a New York perspective, it's not like his first incident was completely drawn out and it was like a big story in the press, and where you really kind of said, hey, you know what, this guy's not he's now on thin ice. So that's where I was kind of looking at it. But,
I think the issue is just that it was a distraction. I don't think any player should be cast aside for their political stance on something. But if it becomes an off ice distraction, if anything becomes an off ice distraction, you got to nip it in the butt.
I guess so. It's just, I mean, literally now you had 2 top scoring defensemen in the past 8 months on the Rangers that are now kind of gone. If you kind of count Shea and D'Angelo. So
yeah.
I know that they're stacked
from the back end.
I know that they're stacked or they have a lot of depth and a lot of optimism at the defensive position, and they're really high on Miller, who's he's played well, but it's not like he's.
Yeah, he's not burning anything down.
There's not Bobby Orr back there,
No, exactly.
Yeah, and you got Adam Fox too. He's going to be a really good hockey player. I mean, he already is good, but he's going to be great.
Yeah.
Chris, I got to go jump and get my charger. I'm running low here. I'll be right back.
Yeah, buddy. Don't worry. Just let me know when you're back in.
I think I just saw on my phone. Elliot Friedman just tweeted they confirmed Sunday's game. Flyers Rangers are postponed.
Yeah, that's postponed. The Rangers Flyers can't open their facility until Monday, so their Sunday game, the 14th, closed.
Fuck.
Shut down. They're in trouble here, man. The NHL, a lot of teams are getting the COVID. The Vegas had guys playing last night that had COVID, got pulled during the game. How do you get a test back during the game? Why aren't the tests back before the game? How can they not get this done? There's rapid testing. How doesn't the league have some?
Second positive during the game.
All the money in the
don't
world, and they
fucking
can't get
understand.
rapid fire. Are you kidding me?
How can you not get rapid fire testing? How can they not? They should get it before everybody. I'm with Charles Barkley. The fucking athletes are special. Some old fuck. I'm sorry, but Sidney Crosby, we need to know if he's got the COVID. Not trying to be rude, but Jesus Christ.
I mean, you're right. You are
Now we're
right.
sitting here and all the friggin' games are getting postponed and players keep giving each other friggin' COVID, and it would all be solved if the selfish people. No, I'm just. I can't even
The selfish
joke.
people.
You're right to a degree, though. I mean,
Sacrifice for the NHL.
but they
Handful.
are going to get it first, though. I mean, let's be honest. It's a multi-million-dollar corporation. I'm sorry, but this is just how life works.
Yeah. Well, like Charles Barkley said, athletes have earned the privilege to get tests and vaccines ahead of everybody.
I wouldn't phrase it like that, but come on, people are gambling on the games. They make money for their cities. It's gonna happen. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Hate me for it. I don't care, but athletes are gonna get it first. It's just the way it works.
And for places that aren't shut down and still have indoor dining, bars rely on these games to drive revenue as well. So fucking right, Bugsy. You go to the bar every night. Isn't it better than hockey?
Not every night, but I go to the bars a decent amount of times.
What night don't you go to the bars?
Any day that doesn't end in Y.
Right? I mean, they were already around everybody. Yeah, I know. Jill doesn't even think they should be pulled when they get COVID mid-game. She's like, he's already been out there. You might as well let him finish. I wish Jill was the commissioner. She'd have it all figured out.
I think Jill should be the commissioner.
Yeah, she would just be like, we're not shutting down nothing for nobody.
They're athletes. They're going to survive this. Just let them play.
Yeah, exactly. I'm worried if I fucking get it on this no sleep life that I have. I'll be dead. We got friggin' COVID survivors in here in Jack and Mark. Me, Bugsy, and McLovin have been avoiding the COVID.
Well, you see, I'm pretty sure I've had it at some point.
Yeah, Bugsy if Bugsy hasn't had it, I would quit.
Yeah, you just weren't symptomatic. I set his deaths caused at 5.5.
I got it completely being super well behaved. So if Bugsy doesn't have it, the shit's broken.
It's got a mind of its own, I'm telling you.
Didn't you say like your buddy had it in your house and no one else got it?
He got it. His girlfriend didn't.
Man, my cousin had it. Her 2 kids. The one, like my little cousin Jacob, he was like taking care of his mom, like making sure she was okay around her and stuff. My little girl cousin Madeline, she didn't give a shit, stayed away from her. If the kids tested, Madeline has COVID, and Jacob, the one who's been around his mom the whole time, doesn't.
See?
Strange.
It's got a mind of its own. Oh, we got Angry Lincoln.
Oh, we got Brad in the chat here. Outdoor games are overrated. That's close to the truth, but the truth of the matter is that they suck and are abomination, not just overrated, but close. They're a disgrace to the game. But
is that next week or is it the week after?
The weekend after.
Don't ask me.
Hang on, Jack. Why are they an abomination?
Because it's just a shittier version of the product. Like, it's slow. Like, the ice conditions aren't good. If it fucking snows, the game really sucks to watch. It just sucks. Like, I want to watch a hockey game. I want to watch fast-paced action because I actually like hockey. I don't want to tune into some stupid fucking spectacle.
You're a Bruins fan.
Yeah, and that's the only game I probably won't watch.
I'll watch it. I still like watching, especially with the Lake Tahoe scenery. Like, I mean, listen, I hate sometimes that, especially when you're on the losing end, that it counts for like a real game. I'm not as mad at it as Jack is. I understand the advertising and revenue positives it has on the league in that aspect. But when they did it at the World Juniors in Buffalo, when you're in like a short-term tournament.
Oh, God, I had a fucking heart attack.
Games, yeah, I don't like that. But when it's normally an 82-game season or a 56-game season, whatever it may be, if one game is outside, and it's going to drive revenue.
The U.S. won that too, didn't they?
Yeah. They won.
I was still pissed.
It was in a shootout too. The ice was
I still was like, that shouldn't count.
Yeah, the ice was just terrible too. I was like, that was the only time in outdoor.
It's always terrible. Like, people are like, "Oh no, they figured it out." No, they didn't. It's always so shitty. It's the shittiest product ever.
I thought that first game wasn't bad. Maybe it was. Maybe I thought it was good just because it went to overtime. I like that first Buffalo-Pittsburgh game.
And then Bruins and Philly went to overtime too. The ice sucked.
I thought the Rangers Flyers one in Philadelphia was pretty good.
Didn't they do an outdoor one in California and it went pretty well?
I think so. Yeah, that was weird. I didn't watch
Dodger
that
Stadium.
one.
It was Sharks in LA, right?
Well, they did that, but the year before they did Anaheim, LA at Dodger Stadium.
Bro, talk about things that are so obvious. I just opened up my thing. I was about to look up a stat here and I had Facebook open. iHeartRadio.ca, COVID-19 more deadly than the flu, Canadian study. How the fuck is that? Really?
Did Canadians really need to study that?
In other news, water is wet, and if you have balls in a wiener, you would do that. Wow.
And who's the genius that wanted to conduct that study?
That's what. Who printed that and why? And how much money was put into that study? Of course it is. Isn't that? If it wasn't worse than the flu, wouldn't we not be locked down? like you.
I want to know how long that study took.
Man,
I can take 20 seconds and tell you.
bro, like there's no way that they didn't just get $10 million for a study and just be like, okay, we've concluded it's worse, and then went and spent the money. Like that's the world we live in. What a crazy.
Well, actually, we have Tony D'Angelo coming on in the intermission to debate that study.
Oh, yeah. If there's two things Tony D'Angelo hates, it's science and Jack Dorsey from Twitter. That's so funny.
Poor Tony. I was a fan.
Yeah.
I liked him.
I know he had a great. He had a
Yeah, it was a double whammy. I mean, first he deletes his Twitter account, then he gets kicked off the team.
Yeah, and they deleted Parlor.
And then, well, I think he was debating on going on Parler. I think the Rangers kind of told him to chill out. But maybe now he can't. But maybe if Parler comes back online, we can kind of get some Tony stuff from a social media perspective through that platform if it comes back.
Right. I know we're doing the Rangers Bruins game, but it's not on cable here. So I have my NHL app on the computer and on the TV. The
sponsors on the helmet.
The Leafs in Montreal game just started. That's a huge game too tonight. Damn.
Oh, so in Canada, you own the NBC Sports Network games. They don't transfer over to Canada as well, or sometimes they do, or is it just a case of where
sometimes they do,
Leafs and Habs just took precedence for tonight?
Yeah, I think that just took precedence for tonight is what I think happened, because I'm like looking through here, I'm looking through my cable right now, and yeah, it's not there. There's an NBC, but it's like NBC Buffalo, and there's some stupid show on.
Some stupid show.
Could give a crap about that.
And then turn itself off.
It drives me crazy, boys.
This app has an update. Fucking bullshit. Yeah. Hey, McLovin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to use your fancy editing techniques for tomorrow. I'm gonna have my first addition to my do not bet list.
Okay.
Do not bet.
So literally, just like if you could take a clipboard at the top, right? Do not bet, and then you'll figure out once you see what I'm not gonna bet anymore.
Is it the Detroit Red Wings?
Don't bet for the Red
Scores!
Wings.
Josh Anderson right off the hop in the Leafs game makes it 1-0 Montreal fast.
Wow. That was quick.
That was very fast. A minute 16 into the game.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, Glassman.
Glassman with the goal. Love it.
You need it before.
You know what this means? We're gonna get a very nice picture on our Twitter timelines from a certain Canadian fan.
Oh yeah, the big one.
The big one.
The big one is coming. No. Uh-oh. Oh, I almost fucked this up.
Connection error. Motherfucker.
What's up, Bugsy? What's going on?
I'm trying to watch the damn Canadians game.
Drew N with the assist, first shot of the game, and it's in the back of the net for the Montreal Canadiens.
I might have to wait till the end of the game to release my my undisputable top 5 teams right now.
There you go.
I will say it started out very similar to your guys' on
Get the bug out.
and then we diverse at 3.
Wow.
Oh, what do you got? You got Montreal at 3?
No, you're gonna have to wait till Germano edits it.
Jack,
Fucking
talk about. He's got the freaking Detroit Red Wings at number 3.
That's hilarious.
I could
Okay,
actually.
guys, we're gonna hit a commercial quick, and then I gotta run quickly out, and you guys are gonna carry it. So 1 sec.
He can't take me. I'ma cross over and break your ankles. I'ma highlight. Now watch me shine. Watch me shine. Watch me shine. Ball hard. He can't take me. I'ma cross over and break your ankles. I'ma highlight. Now watch me shine. Watch me shine. Watch me shine.
Yeah, this is.
Are they?
Or not mine.
Which
Big TV.
Fake TV.
Hey, Jack, how are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Cheese.
Good, good.
Chicken in it.
I'm getting so sick and tired of holding this phone, and I have nothing to put it on. So.
Put it in the oven.
Oh, that's a bummer.
You don't have a stand?
No, I don't.
I looked up Bugsy's blog, by the way. I won't give it away, but I needed to know.
You cheated.
I did
When I
cheat.
asked.
You know, privileges. Why not?
So where the fuck is Nick Ritchie? We need him.
No, I don't need Nick Ritchie tonight.
Yes,
I'm
we do.
trying to slowly sip on a drink. I don't need Nick Ritchie to turn that up.
Why sip on a drink when you can chug it?
Ugh. I hope not. Do I have to like chug this one too? Am I grab another? What's like the? Is
The
it
rule of
chug your
thumb is
drink
you-
or?
The rule of thumb is you have to chug a full drink. So you don't have to chug that one, but you have to make another one.
That sounds awful.
Who said it was supposed to be good? Like, we know it's awful. And I don't think any of us in our wildest dreams imagined that it was going to be over 2 times this entire year. We're already at 4. So, God bless you, the 2 of your livers.
Who?
Yeah.
So, Jack, you got any insights on UFC this Saturday?
I have a big parlay. I was gonna wait till Saturday to drop it, but it's a pretty scummy parlay with some undercard fights on it. But I it's my can't miss parlay. So
It's the asshole parlay.
yeah,
So this you like the main event? Is that
the main
a
event.
good call?
It's a very good main event. I think Usman takes it, but that is a very good main event. Gilbert Burns is not going to be an easy task for Usman like some people say he is. He actually is a world champion Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy. He's pretty good striking. Him and Usman were actually teammates, though, which leads me to believe Usman might have the book on him a little bit, with Usman being the more skilled fighter. He left that camp, though, which leads me to believe that maybe that camp, and Terry Tam talked about it on the MMA podcast that's going to be dropping, that maybe Usman felt a little disrespected by the coaches saying that, like, oh, Gilbert Burns could be the champion, and Usman was like, no, I'm the champion. So there's some bad blood there, I feel, because they are former teammates, and now they're fighting each other. It should be a good fight, though. I think it'll go at least 4 rounds.
I was going to say I'm feeling the over 3 rounds on this one, huh?
I'm feeling the over 3 rounds as well. I think that Burns is going to be super tough to finish, although I am questioning his gas tank, which leads me to believe it could be finished in the 4th or 5th round.
I found a stand.
Yeah, and then we got a there we go.
Did you find one? Did you rig something?
It's leaning up against the TV, so
All right,
good enough.
I think people are sleeping on a lot of fights on that card, though. I think the co-main event's very good. Gaslam's literally going to be fighting for his life there in the fight before the co-main event. I think if he loses that fight, he gets cut. So he's fighting for his UFC life. And then you got a very good fight with Jim Miller there. He's a tough guy to finish. He's going to have to take down who's he fighting there again? Bobby Green. He's going to have to take down Bobby Green if he wants to win that fight. And Bobby Green's got a great takedown defense. So it's going to be a very interesting night for fight fans.
Boom. Also, Mark, I'm pretty sure you saw this today, switching back to hockey. The state of New York approved 10% capacity in all arenas starting February 23rd. So I would hope, I would assume you're going to try your best to try and get in the game at Madison Square Garden this year.
Honestly, I think I'm going to wait. One, it's only 10%. I just going to the Garden with only 10% of that building full for either a Nick or a Ranger game, it's like preseason, kind of like hockey. I mean, I guess something is kind of like better than nothing here. But did you actually see some of the things that kind of like they're making you do before you're actually even allowed to get in? You have to get a test 72 hours before the game, and then you actually have to go to the game and present your test along with your ticket to be kind of like entered in. So I mean, tickets are going to be expensive, and the way I like going to the games is, you pick up kind of like a ticket like last minute or something like that, especially if you get like a break on something. I'm not sure how much of that stuff you're going to be able to do, knowing that, hey, you know what, you got to be kind of like pod committed, especially if you got to get a test 72 hours before the game takes place. So sounds like a little work, a lot of work that needs to be done just to go to a game.
I do the extra work just to get in at least once this year.
Was a playoff game? Yeah. But actually, you know what? I shouldn't say that, because all these freaking games are division games. It's not like I'm sneaking in to see the
Florida Panthers come to town.
Florida Panthers, or I'm trying to think. I was going to say Carolina, but they're actually pretty good. So,
they're like, something atrocious to like Anaheim, or like next year, if they allow, like when they eventually allow like full capacity, the day the Seattle Kraken come to Boston, I'll be there.
You want to see the Kraken?
yeah, because when Vegas came to town for the first time, I was there. So I'll do it again. I'll see the expansion team come to Boston for the first time. Vegas is yet to win in Boston in 3 years. I've been to all three.
They're 0-3
every time. Yeah, 0-3. I've been to all three, and they've lost every time.
Man, all right. I gotta think that even like hopefully towards the end of the year, they might bump that up from 10% to maybe like 20 or something like that. What are they doing up in Boston? Are you anything new?
Zero.
Or zero? It's still nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing. I expect Boston to be one of the last places to allow any fans.
Yeah. We'll have to see what happens. I know that from a school perspective, it was on the front page of the local newspaper, kind of here, after just kind of like allowing kids to compete like in basketball and high school kind of sports and things like that. Here, they already shut it down. There was like two kind of like big teams, high school teams that got COVID, and they shut things down. So we'll have to see what happens. I know that our governor has taken a pretty big hit press-wise by keeping a lot of this stuff kind of shut down. I'm not sure what the hell everybody wants him to do, but we'll see what happens. But I can definitely see them kind of opening up at 10%, and then shortly, later, something coming up here where it's got to be shut down again. I mean, this is crazy stuff.
I know exactly what's going to happen with Boston is that they're going to say that fans are going to be allowed in for playoff games, but only season ticket holders.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guarantee
I can see that too. If you want to get into one of these kind of games here, I'm sure it's just going to be the season ticket holders only, and I'm not sure how reluctant those guys are going to be in terms of giving up their tickets, especially in the early days.
Oh, I would assume they won't be giving up their tickets, and I also think they deserve the first pass.
Yeah, that's true.
Whether we like it or not.
I'm not saying that, but I agree with that too.
Yeah, it was last year that my family gave up. We had Ranger tickets for 30 years, and we gave them up last year for the first time.
Oh, that was Gauthier's first NHL goal.
Yeah. Of course, that had to be against the Bruins, right?
Hey, at least he's not a Boston kid.
I know, right?
That's what usually happens to us.
Yeah.
I know. What happened? Was it last year? Marino, right? His first goal came in Boston.
Oh, it happens a lot. It happens a lot for whatever reason.
I just remember that one specifically because I was like, all right, Bruins are up early 2-0 lead. All of a sudden we were down 4-3, and it was this guy Marino. I'm like, who the fuck is this kid? They're always going to be a future star. Which, by the way, that was one of your points in Get the Puck Out was the complete dumpster fire that Rutherford left Pittsburgh in when he quit.
Yes.
One of those, like, I'm not saying that Marino's going to be like dog shit. Like, I think he's going to be really good. But he has only played like one good season. You're giving this kid a max extension this offseason. Like,
Yeah, the moves have been ridiculous from Rutherford, or were ridiculous, I should say. He's out for good reason. They were very scared of what he was going to do with the rest of that roster that's left there. Letang, I mean, he's proven that he loses trades now left and right. I don't think they wanted him dealing with Letang. I think it was a smart move to move on from Jim Rutherford. And it's going to be interesting to see how Hextall and Brian Berkey there do with the Pittsburgh roster, because I don't think there's any way out of a rebuild, but also you don't want to waste the last years of Sidney Crosby's career in a rebuild. So they're caught in between a rock and a hard place right now.
How long before Ron Hextall pulls off an inside job and sends Crosby to Philadelphia for nothing?
That won't happen. Hextall's he's a class act. He's the right man for the job. I think personally, I think he'll do the best job he can, but he has a very, very tough job in front of him. Jim Rutherford certainly did not make it easy for him.
How many
What about
times
Malkin?
have
Do
they
you think
selected
he stays, or is he going to be trying to be moved? He'll stay, you think?
He'll
Crosby?
stay.
No, Malkin.
Malkin.
I think Malkin will be moved.
He'll be moved before they move Crosby or Letang, because Letang's the force on the back end, and Crosby's obviously your captain. But if anyone's going to go, it's Malkin. But if you're trying to keep this core together, because let's face it, how many times has Pittsburgh made a first-round selection?
Not so fast, McLovin. I think they have to move Malkin. I don't see a way that they keep Malkin and they still keep going forward without going backwards. I think Malkin's got to go.
How many years on his contract does he have left?
Well, it's pretty impressive that you had those two big contracts and they've been able to kind of stay on the same team with one another for all those years. I've always kind of wondered, how the hell does Pittsburgh kind of do that, and where they have.
It's based on their skill set.
Huh?
Look, well, I'm just thinking, because you look at when they signed those contracts back then, it was like a lot of money. Nowadays, it's like cheap. So
yeah, and plus they never really kind of had a big contract at the goalie position. That's, I guess, how they actually did it between.
With Bugsy's favorite goaltender, Tristan Jarry. Which, by the way, Bugsy, it's Jarry with the J, not Yari. Jarry.
Isn't it pronounced Yari?
Jarry. Jarry.
Beats me, but Malkin has 1 year left after this year.
Don't care how it's pronounced, he still sucks.
So 2 years, basically, left on the deal.
Yep, he's got this year and the next.
So if they're going to move him, this has got to be the year.
They could move him in the offseason, or they could move him next year's trade deadline. But if they want to get the most bang for their buck, they move him this year at the deadline.
You don't think he signs with Pittsburgh beyond next year?
No, I don't think he'll be there long enough.
How old is he?
Tell me.
He's 34.
Malkin to Anaheim for John Gibson. Let's make it happen.
Nice one.
Get out of here.
No, and I was thinking about this too. So say you want to trade him this season rather than next season. So this year he's got 2 years left on his deal. Would Pittsburgh have to take a cap hit because it's longer and it's a big hit for an aging kind of guy?
They're going to ask for – I mean, they might take one player if he has 1 year – if this is the final year of his contract. Sure, they might take a cap hit. But they're going to get a boatload for him. He's still a very, very good player. They're going to get prospects. They're going to get draft picks. They're going to get all the stuff that Jim Rutherford left them absent with.
Yeah, they have nothing at all.
Yeah, if they're moving Malkin, it's in a giant deal.
Just something for Jared.
That's going to be
no
a
longer
player deal.
That rumor you saw where it was like push for Malkin and them trading places. That's off the table now.
Right. Something for fidelity.
Because they don't need a player of equal value in equal age. They need to get younger, and they need to start looking at a long-term plan because their window is already gone.
Yeah, I don't think they're in contention at all, like or anywhere close to it.
Yeah, their window has come and gone. It's slammed shut.
You guys going out bets to that?
Yeah, we.
How many years do you think Malkin has left?
Yeah, about that.
Do you think he's looking for what, one more 4 or 5 year contract
Think so.
after next year?
I think he's only got maybe after his contract's up. I say maybe 2 or 3 good years left in him.
Oh, he could
If
go
that.
up to 4. He's 34 years old. He could go 4 years.
Oh, before we give out 4.
We already gave out.
I'm gonna say put it 3.
Plus all of these awards that we gave out last.
Plus the
34
3.
now.
Paul
when his contract's
agrees
up,
with you. He says 3
We're
tops.
waiting on just trying to get other names. Those are the names we have so far.
Paulie T also thinks Crosby will be traded. Crosby has a lot of years left on his deal.
How many
He's
years does
got-
he have left?
He's got this year, then 4 more.
oh,
How old is Crosby?
36.
He's 33.
33. Wow.
He's got 4 years left.
Where'd you get those, Chrissy?
They were in the rush kit.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
I think the Rangers are getting a power play here, but I don't know.
I don't
No.
think so.
No.
No, I saw the ref pointing at a Bruin, but guess he said no thanks. Or if he just told him, no, that was not a penalty. Don't freaking call it. Like, okay, fine. Sorry. Sorry, sir.
Geez, the Bruins have to play a better first 40 minutes than they have been the past 6 games.
Okay.
They're a third period team.
You know where my cooler is?
I don't
Yeah,
like
but that doesn't win you Stanley Cups.
I don't like that.
They just needed it to hang up the small dicks, big hearts.
You can't go down 3-0 against like Tampa Bay and expect to make a comeback again.
Oh, I got that.
Not
It's
with
just not the way to do it.
Westy between the pipes.
No.
We just got to figure out where we're putting the U.S. Army flag.
Put it down in the basement. Or wait, did we put it over the bar window?
We could do that too.
We should put it there.
Bruins are starting to buzz a little bit.
Yeah, I was going
Zone
to say
here.
We need it.
The
We
ice
need
is
it.
looking a little tilted here.
I'm all right with that.
Hey, it doesn't matter unless you put the puck in the net. You gotta get the most important stat of the night, which is goals.
Jack, you know what my least favorite quote of all time is from a hockey expert in quotes. From the great Eddie Olczyk back in NHL, whatever, like 18 it was. My dad always told me, if you don't hit the net, you can't score. I wanted to punch my TV every time I heard it. He was saying it like 10 times a game.
It's good
Nicola,
advice.
Let me
Good
let me tell you something. Let me
True.
tell you something here, young buck. You missed 100% of the shots you don't take.
That was the next one that was coming.
No, but that one's fine. But because it's inspirational. This one is just stupid. Well, my father once told me, if you don't hit the net, you don't score. Hey, that's not true. That's not true at all. I've seen a couple of goals go off the glass, off a goalie's head and in. So,
All right, that's a stoppage.
so fuck you, Eddie.
Me and Mark are at the exact same point on the TV. I like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought I was gonna say that I was the front runner, but it looks like we're tied.
What time you guys got?
I see modern
15:30.
family.
15:30.
All right, I'm about 10 seconds behind.
Well, we're at a whistle, so
Yeah.
Hold on, when's the face-off?
All right, now
it already happened.
well, shit.
I'm
There's no 10 seconds.
always when it's on NBC Sports. Then I'm usually like from Jack like 5 seconds behind.
Not on this TV down here. This TV down here is never at the same point. Ever.
All right.
I shut it off, I'll be either ahead or behind for where I am now. This TV is ridiculous.
I would say the
Let's
Bruins
check out
need
the
a power
box
play
score.
to get back in this game, but like I don't know. Their first power play really was a disappointment.
Wow, the Rangers don't even have a shot on goal this period.
Through 5 minutes, yeah.
Oh, that was
face-off win. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Oh, big scramble in front of the net. Boston can't do anything with it though, but they set up
Of
possession.
course they can. Of course they can. If Richie was there, that puck would have been in, Jack. Every time.
Big PP, Richie.
Yeah, right in front of that. Actually, it's not a power play, so no, that wouldn't count.
These are real people.
Russ takes one right off the pad right there. That's stupid.
That was like a thing Craig Smith would do. Just kind of shoot it from wherever he wants. I like DeBrusk is buzzing tonight, his first game back in a while, but like, come on. That wasn't gonna work at any point.
That counts as a shot on goal. That's one.
That's true.
That's one. We're moving up in the world.
You can't score if you don't shoot it on net.
Yeah, my dad once told me. If you don't hit the net, you can't score.
This third line for the Bruins right now actually is looking very good with Bjork, DeBrusk, and Coyle. I know Mancuso hates Anders Bjork, but he's not looking bad tonight.
They've used this line before last year.
All right, that's another face-off win, and that's another shot. Doing good.
Yep.
Feeling good right now.
We're racking them up here.
K. Andre Miller.
Let's see if we can get a third face-off.
Hey, Andre. Hey, Andre. A fellow Andre.
Jay, it works every time. That's right.
All right, that's another one. We closed the gap to 10-8, and that's another shot.
Feeling it, man.
I got the Rangers over 32.5 shots tonight. I need shots.
You're like, come on, keep it going.
Can we get an over-under for Nick Ritchie turnovers next week on the Statement Games?
I was thinking, how can we kind of get lines, and there's enough data that we can actually look at like line turnovers and things like that. I am playing around with new kind of lines and stats and things like that. So if you guys can think of different statements that you think are interesting and things like that, let me know. I'll see if I can run data.
I would love that.
I got one.
A turnover.
Oh, we lost Mark. Oh, here he goes. He's back.
Oh,
there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, turnover stat.
Is that interesting?
No.
A turnover stat?
That would be interesting.
I got a better one for you. The whole statement is not a game. It's just based off of Nick Ritchie, and everything's negative.
You want a Nick Ritchie game?
Except for one.
Nick
There's
Ritchie
only one
versus the world.
and he scores a power play goal. That'll be the night, Jay. Nick Ritchie statement game. I guarantee you a lot of people would join that because of how many people hate Nick Ritchie in Boston. So.
But I do want to say I think it would be I will say I've the taking the Flyers team total under shots. I think I've hit that like 4 times because
under on shots.
Yeah, because they're averaging like 24 to like 27 shots a game, and when the line keeps sitting at 31.5, I'm like, okay, under.
It's the lines really don't reset until like the following week.
Yeah, I've started to see like movement in the lines because for the longest time they were all 31.5, and now I've seen some dip to 30.5, some up to 32.5.
So yeah, I mean it takes like a little while for the system to get smart enough and to really kind of start readjusting. But look, it's definitely a work in progress.
Oh yeah,
Mancuso back in the house.
Back in the house, boys. What's going on?
We had an interesting comment that you weren't here for, and I can't see it happening, but I'd like your opinion on this. Do you think Crosby gets traded?
Not yet, but
like
I will say if the Pittsburgh Penguins feel they have to go into a full-blown rebuild, I think they'll offer Sid the option if he wants to stick around for something like that or go. I don't think they ever just trade Sidney Crosby, but like I think they owe him the conversation if that's the plan. And if he doesn't want to rebuild and wants to try to win another cup, they owe it to him to do that. It's like what the Bruins did with Bork, and you've seen it 1,000 times at Ginla in Calgary. Like things do come to an end, right?
Yeah. I mean,
I know those guys were chasing cups at the time, so maybe it's different, but do you really put Sidney Crosby through a full-blown rebuild?
No.
I think they do, just because I think he's the face of that franchise.
Well, he might not want to leave, and then that's his own choice, but I think he has to have a say.
I can't imagine Sidney Crosby playing in a different jersey, and I can't imagine he'd want to.
I don't think you
back
ever
to back.
Tom Brady win a Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Football's different, though. Football and basketball are so much different than hockey. Sidney Crosby won back-to-back cups, and you know what? I'm going to go out and say it. Hockey players are loyal. Sidney Crosby won back-to-back cups, and football and NBA players are not. Sidney Crosby won back-to-back cups with Pittsburgh. I don't think he's ever leaving.
No, and I think that would be his own choice, but I think that they will talk to him about it, certainly.
Oh, I'm sure he doesn't want to rebuild, Paulie T. No player.
No, that's so but sometimes as a franchise, you just have to rebuild.
In Pittsburgh's gonna have to.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, I think they do too. I really do. Now, maybe they try to use a few guys to patch some quick holes to keep Crosby happy till the end of his career. Maybe. We'll see what happens with Letang. Let's see what happens with Malkin even. Let's see what happens.
I think Crosby's tone will change, Paulie T, if they're actually going through the rebuild. I think Crosby doesn't want it. I think he wants to avoid it. But if it happens, I think you get a different tone out of Sidney Crosby.
Yeah, for sure.
That I'll mentor the next error type of tone. I don't think he leaves Pittsburgh. I could be wrong.
Oh, man, that's a penalty shot.
Yeah, Jack, you've been wrong a lot recently, so.
So
did he just try to go between the legs with that?
Yeah.
Didn't work.
We're at the fuck with the Bruins, though, tonight. Wake up, boys. I need some scoring.
If Ryan Strome pulled that off, I would have lost my mind. You're joking, right?
Hey. Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get another face-off. Nope.
Montreal-Toronto game, kind of looked like it was going to start fast. Not fast at all.
Still 1-0 in that game?
Yeah, still 1-0, but I don't know, not too much exciting me these days.
Zibanejad can't freaking score for his life.
I feel like it's the same situation as I said at the beginning of the year for the whole Bruins team. It just takes one goal. Once he gets that one goal, gets out of the slump, he'll start producing again. But he needs to get that one lucky bounce towards his wet.
I mean, that's a great save, but he's got to freaking bury that.
He probably should. That was an awesome save. Oh my god.
Someone on Bruins Twitter is saying, though, when's the last time Rask scored a goal?
Nah, the argument's gonna be, why didn't he catch that?
Yeah, they're so
off his glove.
Yeah, they're so fucking. They're just such the Tuukka Rask hate people. Just there's no reasoning with them. They're all in their 50s to 60s to and above. They all just hate him. It's funny. He left, and all of a sudden, he left, and then all of a sudden he comes back, and he's just having such a sick start to the year. You just hate to see it for those fucking idiots.
I've seen my dad get a phone call where his buddy was like, "Do you really think Rask is the guy, though?" And I've seen my dad would just take the phone from the air and just click. Won't even entertain it.
My dad's my dad's boomer beef is with David Krejci. Never has liked him, doesn't like the style that he plays. Like, he appreciates that he puts up the points, but he just hates how he's like, sometimes it's good when he slows the play down, but there's times when the play needs to go fast that he does it slow. And it's in the net.
McLovin! Your mayor!
Yes,
Wag,
sir.
shorthanded. Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
wait. Oh, just stop. It's still happening.
I know. It's still happening for me,
Bugsy,
too,
you're
but there he
not a-
goes.
Bugsy,
There he
you're
goes.
not a
Wagner
fan.
in. Scores. It's 1-1.
How about that?
The
How about
mayor
the
of Walpole!
Hold on.
Damn, I almost took the shorthanded goal prop tonight, too. I felt that when I looked at it, and I was like, no, I'll be stupid.
Let's go, buddies. Let's go. My man.
He's got the Wagner jersey up. Wow. That's such a
there's
Dan
the Greek
Paye-esque
Rocket
jersey.
too, calling me an ogre. Hey, I shaved. I'm looking
Okay.
handsome, Greek Rocket. You can't even argue it.
Yeah.
I'm having really good hair days lately, too. I know you can't really see it with the headphones, but the hair's
I
on
have
fleek.
a mullet going. Like, I don't know. I'll try to show you guys.
Come on, boys.
I hate having long hair. I do.
Get on this.
Like, I feel like I'm like a month away.
Where is it?
Month away from being able to shave it. But guys, I might join you with a little mully for the summer.
I would say the long hair takes me from like an 8 to a 9. Personally, in my humble opinion.
I used to have long hair. I'm thinking of bringing it back, but every time I think about it, it just like, you know how it's got to go through that awful stage to get there? I never lasted
Quarantine.
an awful stage.
Beautiful.
What's that?
Quarantine was beautiful.
No, that's what I mean. Like, it was great for your hair growth, but like, you never would have been able to pull that off. If like, I mean, you could have, but it would have been tough. Like,
I'm a hat guy, so I could have gotten through it, but
well, that's what I do now. I just wear a hat on every stream.
But wait
Now,
till
I like when I
summer.
can do my hair up, but whatever.
Guacamole J won the first goal of the night poll. He had Wagner.
Really?
Chris,
He
you're in the
always-
system?
He always takes Wagner every time.
I was gonna say wait till
Good man.
the summer. I'm gonna get a racing stripe.
Chris, are you in statement games right now?
I'm actually just clicking over to it. 1 sec.
Go into the lobby. I put your MMA or UFC Saturday tournament up.
Oh, awesome.
Oh my God, put Paulie T's comment up.
Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm loading statement games, but I'm excited for the UFC tournament, man. Same.
Good old pubs. Good old pubs.
Can we talk about how creepy Germano is?
Why?
Why?
Doesn't matter.
What did you
Just,
say?
like,
Yeah.
he's trying to get that girl. Like, now it's getting
I already saw those a while ago. Those are old.
No. I'm just saying. Like, I saw them too. We haven't all talked about it yet.
We basically did talk about it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah. Like, I think maybe it's time for him to stop shooting after that. And like the
Score if you don't hit the net.
like, I get it, but like, I like Sarah. Now I feel bad. Like,
Hey,
I've
I've
up in the blue line and just going over the net.
gotten rejected for years and then finally came out on top. Shooters shoot.
dude, I'm in that exact situation right now. Like with Jill, I met Jill years and years ago, and I was always trying to pick her up, but she was like, I could just tell you were such a fuckboy back then. So she just waited till I was a mature man and then let me have it.
Yeah, you just
I gave you my shot.
never stop shooting, in my opinion.
Right, babe? She's good.
Never stop shooting.
So,
I
Never
say
stop
Germano
shooting.
shoot more.
oh god.
He can shoot more, but like the way he's doing it is really strange.
Dude, I think like if he sends another one of those memes, like he's gonna have the FBI at his house. He sent one of like, wasn't it like James Harden with like a murderous looking face? Like, what the fuck is wrong with it?
I think he's on something.
The funny thing is, I think I know the exact line he was gonna use, and I may have used it a time or two. But you see, I'm more of an assist guy. You know, so it's definitely a line that helps in the assist category.
Yeah, exactly.
You missed Germ's pickup line that he uses on Tinder.
I'm a garbage goal guy. No, I'm kidding.
I'm a garbage goal.
The green garbage time goals.
Picking
up the trash around the net.
That's the shirt we need. Garbage goal guy. Big garbage goal guy.
Yo, I got a
When the chicks reject you, just ask her mom.
There's an actual story behind that. Like I think that's actually happened. Like I would bet my life on it. I would bet my life that he's done that. Jack?
No comment.
No comment. Jack's a MILF guy. Big MILF guy, Jack.
Is that how you busted your back?
No. But I do have a great off-air story for you.
Oh man, I have a bunch of those. Christ.
Mancuso and McLovin being Boston sports guys, they would know.
Oh, you've told me that one actually, and that's really, really funny. That is a great story, actually. I forgot. You told me that like when you first started working here. You were like, hey, this happened. And I was like, that's so awesome.
That was his application to apply for the West.
Yeah,
it basically is the reason why.
Well, I mean, I kind of had to say that. Like, if this radio host ever wants to, like, shut us down and kill us, I just want to let you know this is why.
100%. It's Dominican Republic on vacation.
You can't have that hit you out of nowhere.
So Paul tried, got rejected, went and tried out mom, was successful. That's a fucking story of persistence. That's a story of determination. I think that's a great Canadian story. Good for you, Paul.
I'm going to tell that to my kids one day. It's a bedtime
I'm going to tell my grandkids that was Christopher Columbus that did that. In the DR.
I've definitely told you that story.
I think there's been a couple stories you told me. I wonder which one it is. Power play Boston. All right.
Well, as long as we don't say a name, we can kind of give it away. Jack used to have a little fling of an ex-wife of a sportscaster from Boston. Like a big sportscaster.
Oh, I know the one. Funny. I know the story.
Jack, can you message it?
I got you.
The legal party, Mike Dewey has been notified. Creek Rocket loves telling Bogeyski that he called the governor. The governor knows. He's coming.
That man would not get off his seat to come bust us.
No, he doesn't care. The bars are still open.
As long as he's making money, who gives a shit?
We apparently we're opening back up on like the 16th here. It sounds like we're gonna get things back rocking and rolling here, so that's good news. Been locked down since like the beginning of the beginning of January. Basically, it was Boxing Day.
You know what's parked in front of the net right now, Jack? Nick Ricky.
It's the pee-pee. So big
He's
pee-pee
right
Ricky come in on the pee-pee. And I finished my drink, so if he scores, I just go grab another.
OHL 24-game season.
I forgot you guys are in front of me, so that wouldn't have happened.
Can we pause and I get the freaking post?
Pasta la vista, baby.
That was a great call.
Pasta la vista.
That's such a good call.
Oh.
Again, man, it's the same play.
Yeah, it was just a replay, except real.
Except live. It was a replay that was live.
That's hilarious.
Jack, nice.
Yeah, I kind of forget that he's like national now, but it wasn't when it went down. He wasn't as big as he was, so it's actually gotten better over time.
Call going in.
Oh,
go.
No way.
He hit the post.
I think Tuca got a blocker.
Yeah,
on
he got a blocker on that. Absolutely.
Wow.
Once again, Zibanejad again. He just can't catch a break.
Zibanejad sucks.
Hey,
Tuukka Rask, you
that one game
idiot!
last year.
Yeah, that's right. Tuukka Rask, you idiots. I love it. What a save. Off the blocker, off the post, and out.
And then he makes another big save.
I wonder
Why
if he got the knob of his stick on that.
I'm sure they'll show the replay.
No, they won't. Oh wait, this isn't Nesson, so they might actually do it. Nesson doesn't show the replay at all.
What are you doing, dude?
He should have just kept going with that.
Call to the mayor of Ogrestown.
Ogrestown.
Nice save. Man, this thing's really kind of like opened up here a little bit.
Well, it's end to end right now. I like it right now.
You know, Tuukka Rask, Paulie T, is actually the most winningest goalie that Toronto's ever drafted. Fun fact.
Man, he must have won the many Stanley Cups.
Fact. McLovin, do you know how to make a spreadsheet in Excel?
And on
like just something as simple as me giving you a list of what I already have, products and prices, and putting the product and putting the price next to it, like 2 columns. I just don't have Excel, I don't think.
I can do that.
You can use Google. It's called Google Sheets.
You can use Google Sheets.
I also was the Excel master at Granite City, so I got you there if you need me.
Okay, because I just yeah, Jack, you know what? I might as well send it to you and we'll put it on a thing because you're gonna want to see it anyway.
Yeah, I was the master of Excel. It's my type of thing.
Okay, good.
Jack's the master of the 2-column system.
Oh no, I actually can do advanced Excel because I literally was on it all fucking day.
That's hilarious.
I have to use Excel every day too, but I just update the settings. I don't have to type in anything.
I would zone out and be like, "Oh my god, I zoned out. I didn't get anything done." And then I'd look at my computer and I'd be like, "Oh shit, I did it all. Just zoned out." I literally can go on autopilot.
It might not be correct, but I did it.
That's so funny.
They're always correct.
Always correct.
The best is I would see them in the store, the little pamphlets. I'd be like, "Yeah, I made that Excel little sheet."
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
Come
That's
on.
me.
Zibanejad again, man. He just can't do it. You know he's going to get the game-winning goal, though, right? It's just the way it works here in Boston.
At least I'm actually drinking tonight, though. It's so much worse when Richie scores a third period goal and I haven't had a sip to drink, and then I just go right to chug.
That night,
cool.
I felt bad for you. I really did.
That's what makes me sick the next day.
Right?
The best though was that me and Nicole were just watching the aftermath. You guys only saw the video and what happened right then and there. We saw the full blown aftermath of it. Jack was not in a good place after that.
No, that murdered my stomach.
That's so bad. Hate when that shit happens.
Whose bagpipes are those in the background? Because I know exactly what commercial's on because it's on here.
That's so funny, not mine.
I thought the Bruins were going to, put up a little bit more on the score sheet already than they have.
Yeah.
Even worse, I'll double down. I thought they were going to come off to a hot start because they've been so slow. But nope, they're just continuing the trend.
Continuing to just that's when it's bad when Chris Wagner has your only goal. It was shorthanded.
Yeah, that's when you need some fucking goals.
Hopefully they all
terrible.
I'm about to grab another. Shit, there's like a minute left in the period. Let me watch the last minute before I go and grab another drink, Greek Rocket.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can. I don't think that's allowed.
No, Greek Rocket wants people drunk.
Yeah, we're not trying to get gassed on stream anymore, Greek Rocket. We're trying to casually drink.
Did you guys
see Germano? Yeah.
Yeah, just
go
be
cry.
like, yeah, it must be a Mancuso guy. Must be a Mancuso girl. It sucks to suck, Germano. You could edit my blog. I love that. That's true. He could do that. Bruins are playing their game. Exactly. We need to get them playing a little more. A little more of their style. Sorry, Greek Rocket. Hey, Jack, go catch some fish.
I can go for some fish.
What kind of fish do you like to eat, Bugsy?
Raw.
Raw fish?
Fresh out the
Like
lake.
sushi? Or do you just bite it as you take it off the line?
I'm going to stop talking.
That's great. It's
Ogre style.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. You just dip your head right in the water, yank one out, and just bite its eyeballs out.
Yeah, you make a stew out of its eyeball.
Germano looks like a Jack 12-year-old.
He basically is a Jack 12-year-old.
That's funny.
If I'm at the gym, he had his muscles going, but he looks like he's 12 and a half.
That's the funniest statement we've had yet.
All right, Bugsy, don't hit me when I'm down. That's what he said to him before. He said, can you edit my blog? You could edit my blog. He goes, Jesus, don't hit me when I'm down. That's fucking great.
The day Kevin Miller scores a goal for the Bruins. That'll be the day.
I just joined a Tampa Bay Lightning's fan page, and the guy just made a post and said, "Let's welcome our new members," and it's a list of like 20 of us.
They do that. They do that so often. I remember like one of them. I think I joined like I must have joined something big like a Flyers, like a Penguins group, and it was like a list of like 60 people. Welcome our new people.
Yeah,
Don. Okay, who's Don?
McLovin, what the hell are you talking about?
I see Germano's comment saying Don. There it is.
All right, Chris, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to see if I can jump back on at the 5 minutes to go in the third period.
Yeah. We'll see where we're at.
All right, I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay, we'll see you, buddy. Good to see Mark. Always good to see Mark. Don't know whether to be concerned or flattered by that comment.
That he seems like a Jack 12-year-old.
Oh,
be like both. That's awesome.
Oh, by the way, Germ and Bugsy, you might want to throw your 2-minute drill at the end of that blog that you did about the 5 teams, just to get it out there.
Yeah, it's a good thing to put. I find that when we put episodes in blogs, they do better for sure.
They definitely do better. And if we write another hockey blog, obviously that's not Bugsy. Throw the get the puck out in there. But Bugsy, you should probably just put your 2-minute drill in your blogs. I think that would make sense.
Which one should I put though? Because the last 3 suck.
Didn't you do one today?
No. This is what happened last night. So every day I go through and I mark down everything that I would like to play. And then I get home from work, I go to class, I do whatever. And then I look through and kind of do my little bit of research. I'm like, okay, narrow it down to the 3 plays I want to make. And I had Calgary written down and I talked myself out of it. I didn't. I had
Bugsy, you overthink.
I really do. I mean, to be honest, though, I would have sucked yesterday because everything I think I had 12 picks written down. I would have won 3 of them.
Can we get a Xanax sponsor for Bugsy's?
Hey, here's a fun fact. Ron Jeremy was a teak.
Really?
I am fraternity brothers with Ron Jeremy.
That's awesome.
Guarantee you, Jerem got into the Facebook and wrote that.
Oh, 100% he did. Like, there's no doubt about it.
But anyway, so like the only picks that I would have would hit San Jose. I would have hit the over in that game, but I don't like taking two plays in the same game. Overall, it's just been a bad couple of reads the past couple of days, mainly because scoring's been down. But yeah. So after last night, I took Winnipeg and we were watching the game, and I went to bed, and Calgary scored 2-1. I was like, all right, fuck this, I'm going to bed. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, all right, if Calgary wins, I'm taking the day off and just reassessing. Just gonna like try to find a new strategy. And
it happened.
That's right.
But
boys, I'll be right back.
All right. But I got an idea. Or I woke up this morning, I saw the score, I was pissed because I am down $70 this week, and it's only Wednesday.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I lost out on winning $80 because the Blues can't finish a game.
That was
Blues
the
finished a lot of things.
So hold on. For anybody who doesn't know what happened, our man in the top left corner, Jack Gutzel, was 0.7 seconds away from completing his parlay. But Arizona decided to score. And Jack was celebrating like 2 minutes before. He's like, I just won.
It was not all right.
Good.
It was not 2 minutes before. There was a timeout, and there was like 29. Like one of the teams took a timeout. I believe it was Arizona. Took a timeout with 29 seconds left. And I was like, oh, there's only 29 seconds left. They're not going to score. So you know what? I went out and I celebrated. They
in
scored.
The group on Twitter, and then boom, with 0.7 seconds left, Clayton Keller.
BU kid, nonetheless.
And then the best part was after that, I was so invested in the game. I was like looking at like the live updates. As soon as I said, all right, it's going to a shootout, I'm like, there's no way the Blues win this game. There's no way they do. Sure enough, Arizona completed it.
You have to talk about what happened in the shootout if you're going to mention that.
Braden
Shen whiffs on the puck in the shootout.
Holy dude, that period was wild in terms of shots. Boston had 19, the Rangers had 14. They combined for 33 shots in that period alone.
I'm hoping my MMA parlay this Saturday goes a lot better. I think it will.
I just couldn't believe the scenario because you were saying something like, when you said, guys, I just completed my parlay, and then I didn't see it till late, and I saw it, and then it said 4-4. I'm like, what's he talking about? The game's not over. It was like,
the worst is I knew the game wasn't over. I just got cocky. I just thought they were going to score.
Jack, you have to understand, you can never get cocky, especially like that, or that's going to happen.
Yep. Nope, I deserve it.
You just could not have asked for a better outcome to that game.
You can. We got chapter in 20 minutes. So, I mean, you can kind of sit in and listen, but.
Is chapter going down at your house, Bugsy?
No, we got to do it through Zoom. At like 8:55, I got to jump off for about half an hour. So I might catch the end of the game.
We won't see you. We won't see you after this.
Yeah, you will. I'll be back, you asshole.
I don't know, man. I don't know if you will.
McLovin, I'll put $70 on it.
You act like
he just wants to make his $70 back. I'm not that stupid.
It's debatable.
The TV's just gonna be muted.
I should probably take it because knowing Bugsy, he sucks at gambling so far, so I might win $70.
I have to go to the bathroom and grab another drink. You think I should exit the stream or should I leave it up? Do we think I'll beat Mancuso back or?
Depends on Mancuso's probably not going to come back till the start of the third period. So
So leave the screen up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, enjoy these pictures of the Boston Garden on opening night in the final night of the Boston Garden, and enjoy Pooh Bear with a hockey stick in his hand.
Pooh Bear, look at that thing. Pooh Bear with the hockey stick in his hand.
McLovin, I think tomorrow's 2-minute drill, we're in for a very I think it'll be a good one. Regardless of it'll be a good one content-wise.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
Because I think I found my what I'm changing to change my mojo around.
Okay.
Think about this. What is something I do in every episode? Or what is something that is in every episode?
A shotgun.
Well, obviously, that part's crucial.
Yeah.
So the finishing of a beer, the deletion of a beer is essential to a 2-minute drill.
Correct.
But what about the beer?
What about it?
What beer do I use?
I don't know. You just use a couple of them.
I've only used one. Though there was the one time I used a Truly.
Also, can I talk about the one you sent me a couple days ago? It was like a 5-minute video. I'm looking at it. I'm like, why is it 5 minutes? At the end of it, you're like, hold on, McLovin, just kind of cut this part out.
I was pouring it and I was like, oh, son of a bitch. And I was like, okay, McLovin, just edit this part out. It's gonna be a minute. I'm not ending the recording. I'm just going.
I was so tempted. I was so tempted to just post that segment on its own. This is what happens behind the scenes.
2-minute drill, unedited.
5 minutes long, no music or anything.
Well, I thought you were gonna take something when I took the thing or when I pulled the foam out of the thing. Did you not see that part?
No, I just cut it from when you started pouring to when you actually chugged it.
Oh man. No, I literally took my hand in and just reached in and pulled foam out and threw it.
I know. You said edit this part out, so I edited the part out.
But yeah, so tomorrow if we get the clipboard, we're gonna throw my do not bet add the first team to my do not bet list.
Oh yeah. Do not bet do not bet for Detroit. Why do you bet for Detroit?
It's gonna be Detroit when Detroit and Florida play. Stay away.
Okay.
Because
why do you bet for Ottawa too?
When did I bet for Ottawa?
You bet for Ottawa a couple times. You're like, what the underdogs do it? They're gonna do everything. Underdog. Okay. They're gonna score goals.
That was once, just once. And of course, now is when the Hawks decide they want to start winning. Those fucking assholes.
Ever since I wrote that article, they probably looked at her like, this fucking guy will show them.
Yeah, I know. Literally, I wrote, the Bruins are gonna suck. The Capitals are gonna suck. The Ottawa Senators are gonna make the playoffs. The Blackhawks aren't gonna make the playoffs. And I'm like, everything else is gonna the opposite's gonna happen. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Sound like me in NFL.
Yeah.
No, Jack, you're not allowed to do the NFL anymore.
I fired myself.
Jack, are we doing we're doing college football next year, right?
Yes, that I did impeccable in college football. I think I went 10-1 or something. But in the only game I lost was the national championship, and I was happy to lose that one.
Did you really pick Ohio State?
Yes, I did. And I really thought they were going to win.
Didn't work.
I was very okay with losing that one, to be honest. I actually would rather be 10-1 than 11-0 because I got a national championship out of it.
Right. So good for you.
And I think wrote the most gassed blog in Tarps Off Sports history after it.
What, the recap?
Yes.
big Powerade guy right here.
Are you now?
I am.
We
Go
should have
to-
me write a recap of the fights, not Saturday, but the next pay-per-view card where there's 3 title fights. How gassed do you think that blog would end up?
Very gassed.
No, but I want to see you try and write one. I want to see this live, like on camera. I want to see you try to write blog. Like, remember the day there was the fights, then the next day we did the show, and you were still drunk until the like a couple minutes into the show,
Yes.
and then you started to really feel it. Right
Yeah.
there, when you start to really feel it, I want to see how your brain works.
No, that'd be awful. I'd be like, an event happened last night. You guys should have seen it. You missed it. So sorry, but it was
Go read
sports.
it somewhere else.
but it was sports.
Go read it somewhere else. I'm just
It's
here to tell you
about
the
how that
headline.
would go. It's about how that one would go in that state.
Oh, that's why I want to see it.
My tags would probably just be tags. Like insert
Just
tag
the word.
here.
Just the word tags, not even anything. Just tags.
No blogs in that state.
All right, boys, I'm going to jump off. I'll catch you the last couple minutes of the third.
Say one
We'll see about
absurd
that.
thing a chapter and come back and tell us what it was.
Say one absurd thing.
Yeah, you're president, so make like a rule and don't tell them that it's not legit, but make them think it for like 24 hours.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to invest in Joe Flacco jerseys.
Everyone's got to buy at least one.
If you don't have one by Thursday, you're out of the frame.
Get overnight shipping.
All right, I'll see you boys in a few.
So yeah,
Imagine that. Imagine if you were trying to stay in a frat and your president said you have to go find a Joe Flacco jersey and have it here by tomorrow.
that's not even the most absurd thing. I don't think.
I know, but like in a time like now, like usually you can't. Like if he told you like right now, I'm pretty sure the store is not going to be open to go find a Flacco jersey.
Oh, you can get overnight shipping.
But that's what I mean. But what college kid's going to want to pay that much money with overnight shipping? It's going
You're
to
already
be
paying $1 bajillion to be in a frat.
But my point is, nobody wants a Joe Flacco jersey. Nobody. Back in 2012, maybe, but now nobody.
Bugsy and all his buddies go to the bar every single night. They got the spare cash. They might just have to take a night off of the bars, which I mean, they might get the shakes a little bit, but
And by one night, we mean like a month. Save a month's money.
no, those guys rack up a bar tab. Just look at them. They rack up a Joe Flacco tab every night.
You think they imagine where it's like, Joe Flacco, we're your biggest fans. Can you pay for our bar tab?
He ain't doing that.
No, he's not. The man is a New York Jet. Pretty sure he's just kind of moving along right now. Just taking what he can get at this moment.
What's that Montreal game looking like? What do we got over here?
I thought it was still 1-0.
Yep, still 1-0, 13:32 to go in the second period.
That's a big shame.
Goal from Big Dick Josh Anderson.
Big Dick Josh Anderson.
Oh, tomorrow we got a whole slate of games. Oh, we got a big slate of games tomorrow.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh versus the Islanders, Tampa versus Florida, Edmonton, Montreal, Columbus, Chicago, Detroit, Nashville, Ottawa, Winnipeg, Carolina, Dallas, Calgary, Vancouver, and Anaheim, Vegas, San Jose versus LA. And then 4 games are postponed.
4 games are postponed. Yeah, but the NHL's fine, right?
That would be a huge slate, though, if those 4 games were. It's already a huge slate.
Oh, I know. But the NHL's fine, right?
Definitely not. But Are any of these games on? Oh, oh my God, we got Columbus, Chicago on NBC Sports Network.
What? Really?
That's the national game here. Although Edmonton, Montreal is on ESPN Plus, and so is Pittsburgh Islanders. For those of you fight fans that might be watching, that have to have ESPN Plus to watch the pay-per-views. You got those at least. I'm gonna probably be watching Edmonton, Montreal.
Let's see. What can I watch here? I don't know if I can watch any. Yeah, good job, Xfinity. You can't even tell me what channels each game is on. Yeah, my favorite game of the night. You know what? It might be a good game. Dallas, Carolina. You never know. Yay, third period. About to start.
Dallas, Carolina.
What's that?
I don't think Dallas, Carolina's on TV though, unless you are streaming it.
No, but I mean, I'd say that it's a pretty good game if you can watch it.
Yeah. Oh, well, you have that like NHL whatever, right?
No, I don't.
I thought you had some streaming service. I can get the ones on ESPN Plus, so I can watch the Edmonton Montreal game tomorrow, or Pittsburgh New York Islanders. But let's be honest, I'm not going to watch that fucking shit.
No. Smart move.
I'm watching fucking Connor McDavid if he's on TV.
Oh, Perry just missed. I got the friggin' Toronto game on here. Let me get the Bruins one up.
Yep, just came back.
Like all of it, a mix, or the last pineapple?
His first line is so good at keeping the puck in the zone. Except when, give it to McAvoy and we turn it over.
Ooh. Thank you. Watermelon. Nothing better than watermelon. It's just a damn good fruit. How's the air quality? Great.
The people know.
Really? I didn't know that. Wow. Dropping watermelon facts that he learned at school.
What was the fact?
Oh my God.
All right, let's see if we can get something going here. Ooh.
Just tweeting out the link one more time.
That's awesome. McLovin, do the same thing. Tweet it out. I'll do it too.
I'll try, but it might kick me out of the stream for a minute.
When you retweet?
No, because I'm on my phone.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, McLovin, just give me your bank account information and your password, and I'll retweet it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, social security number and all that.
Yeah. Security number. Bunch of other stuff. Where'd that watermelon go?
All right, we're good. Let's tweet it out.
Greek Rocket, I'm drinking a little bit of Pink Whitney, not a whole bottle tonight, but
just a little bit.
Somewhat with you, I guess.
Calvin, I just asked where the watermelon was at because they moved it onto the table, and he said, "In your dreams, brother." That's why I was shaking my head.
Get that shit talking going.
exactly what I said. Know what the minute quiz?
There he goes.
I can't wait till Link starts talking that smash.
Oh yeah, he will too. He's a big mouth. Already, he's got such a bad temper when shit goes wrong. It's so funny.
He's gonna be fun to watch. I'll go to those youth hockey games.
Oh, me too.
And he's gonna be watching like the NHL too. He's gonna be like me, where he watches the NHL and he thinks he can go out there and fight in like
thanks. Like he's in the NHL. Yeah.
Yep.
Tomorrow,
and rack up 1 billion penalty minutes.
Oh, that's not good.
Something to look at. Panarin being talked to by the trainer a lot so far. He didn't play the last 3.5 minutes of the second. So.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder what's up there.
Babe, do you want any of this? Because it's the last one. Okay, good. Those are the best, eh? They're more expensive to do it like that, but you just get the friggin' fruit tray and that. It's just so much easier. Cutting your own fruits for peasants. Cutting your own fruit is for peasants. Big deal. Weber crushed him into the elbow face first into the ice. Big deal.
Who looks more like Clark Kent? Clark Kent or David Quinn? I say David Quinn.
Yeah. David Quinn or who?
Or Clark Kent himself. He thinks David Quinn looks more like Clark Kent than even Clark Kent.
I think so, yeah.
I can fuck with that.
He was the coach of the prestigious Boston University Terriers. Now is the coach of the lesser New York Rangers.
True.
Yeah, it took the demotion, which was a little weird, but whatever.
Corey Perry in the middle of another scrum. He's been in the middle of a few tonight.
I love Corey Perry. I don't even care who knows.
Oh, yeah. He gave another little extra poke at Freddie Anderson. Muzzin took exception.
Why wouldn't he?
When is the Jack and Corey Perry spinoff to get the puck out going down?
I would love to have an interview with Corey Perry, actually. I would talk to him for sure. Royals, the Red Sox just traded Andrew Benintendi to the Kansas City Royals. Sorry, the Kansas City Royals.
For
breaking news: Jack doesn't know anyone left on the Red Sox.
Who? Well, what did they get?
John Heyman just put it out. I don't know.
Woo!
Who scored?
Sniper.
Jake the Snake.
Brusque.
Jake the Brusque. Okay, I was getting worried it was Nick Ritchie.
Wait, are they calling it a goal?
No, I don't think so.
Uh-oh, what happened?
I thought that hit the net. Are they calling it a post?
Oh, that's the worst.
Jack, did you just celebrate for nothing?
Wait, what was I just looking up before?
Oh my God. I don't think that went in.
That's not a goal. You're joking, right? Wow.
That didn't go in.
No?
I don't think so. I might have. I mean, we're going to need to see a slow-mo.
Oh!
But I don't.
That angle, it looked like it went in.
No, it didn't.
No,
all right,
but
here we go. We're going to tell for sure here. No goal.
Fuck, man. Damn it.
Nope. Wow, that sucks. Shit.
Good on the ref for calling it no goal because it wasn't a goal. That is the shittiest of luck I've ever seen.
I'm feeling very much like Palat scores game.
Game over.
I have that kind of mood right now. Only way to enjoy game is to get ripped. Yeah, I mean,
keeps me
more
calm. I freak. Like if I'm just having drinks and I'm not on the air quality, I get so mad. Like when I'm in the dead of day watching soccer and Tottenham lose to Everton 5-4, like on a stupid fucking game like today, I get pretty hostile in my house. I get pissed. It's annoying. Jill said, you like it better when I watch sports at night. I'm way more calm.
Well, you could be just a West Ham fan and just get used to it and expect
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Well, it's just like, they bring in Jose Mourinho and you think they're going to be this good team. And it's like, nah, they're still the same losers they always are. Just drives me nuts. I know that the heartbreak is coming, yet you just set up for it every time.
West Ham is just constant heartbreak.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I can't believe the luck on that bounce.
Whoa. I love it.
Are they still looking at it? That's the angle I thought. Because see how when it comes down, see where it hits the first, like right there with the puck. See how it's kind of on edge. That's what they're looking at.
I hate to tell you, but it's not going to be a goal. And also,
no, it's not.
Mancuso, look at my spirits and yours about Tottenham. You're like, yeah, like let's go Tottenham, and yet West Ham's above you in the rankings. And I'm like, we're still going to lose to you.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like you wait, we'll flip.
Oh yeah, no, it always does. Like, well, but the thing, I don't know, they're just annoying this year. I can't handle it. No, it didn't go in. No way. Oh wait, where did that land? Oh, that might have landed past the line. But I don't think you can conclusively. No, that's no goal.
No, but like,
fuck
like
that. Jesus
that
Christ.
angle is what they were looking at, but that they're not gonna. You can't overturn it with that. They're gonna drop the puck. It's no good.
Oh no, the freaking comments things. What's up with the comments with this? Why does it do this to me?
Because it hates you, I guess. Scores. Travis Dermott 1-1.
Dang.
Bruce Cassidy looks pissed though.
Because he thinks that what you said, where it bounced, and he thinks it bounced over the line.
Might. Oh, it's hard to tell from that overhead angle, man. It's tough, but I don't think they can call it.
You can't overturn it when it's that close.
I knew that was going to be no goal.
Dermott with the goal.
Was it a beauty?
Top shelf where Grandma keeps the friggin' darts.
That thing was a beauty of a bounce the wrong way.
What time?
DeBrusque has 7 shots tonight.
Okay.
Can you tell he was amped up to get back in the game?
What's that, place?
I said DeBrusque has 7 shots tonight.
Holy shit.
And a pipe and a goal line stand.
McLevin, how did the MMA podcast go?
Still saving.
Seriously?
It was a 37-minute podcast.
Oh yeah, those three fucking.
It only took like 45 for last night because each thing was like under like 28 minutes.
Well, in
These
our
fucking
defense,
guys going-
Bellator announced a monster event. There's a pay-per-view this weekend. It wasn't really the recipe for a quick epi.
No.
Could have divided up into 2 episodes.
Remember, that was my original idea.
Yeah.
Eh. That's what I think too.
Too much. Yeah, too much work.
Not too much work, but like, I mean, you got to get the shit out while it's still relevant.
Yep. It's true. Relevance is key. 3-team trade. It's a 3-team trade.
Who'd the Montreal Expos get?
Come on. So now the Red Sox don't have any of those 3 midfielders that used to dance? No Jackie Bradley? Isn't he gone too? Like he ain't coming back?
You're asking the wrong Boston native.
I think he's on a team. I just don't think they want to bring him back either.
I'm not even going to pretend to know about baseball.
I know enough of it to get by.
Why is this new GM just coming and ripping the whole team apart?
The only thing I know about baseball is what Felger and Maz say on the radio. And after I hear what they say about the Bruins, I think I know nothing.
No, he's coming in and they're doing exactly what they did before they won the 2018 World Series. They're looking at the team, looking exactly what they think they need to do, and they're going to suck at doing it for a little bit, and then they'll finally figure it out. It's just the Boston Red Sox way.
Jeez.
They'll win the World Series. They'll win the World Series in like 2024.
Wait,
Right
McLovin,
now.
are you like a Red Sox fan too?
I'm not a Red Sox fan, but I follow enough of it to understand what.
All right, if they won the World Series, would you go nuts?
No, I'd be happy, but I wouldn't go like.
You'd be happy though,
because it's a Boston team. Yeah.
Jack needs to be groomed by a dog groomer.
I'm looking pretty good right now.
Something like that.
But no, I'm not gonna go full blown like Red Sox just won, like fuck yeah, like no, I'll be like, okay, cool, Red Sox won, nice.
So I grew up 15 minutes outside of Boston. The last time the Red Sox won the World Series, I didn't watch.
Wow.
I
always watch when they're doing well. I'm just
so what?
Just
What 2 years? So 2 years ago?
Yep.
No,
didn't
3 years
care.
ago coming
or whatever. Yeah, it had to be at least 3 or 4 years ago.
It was like 3, I think. I remember like I was at a Stag and Doe when David Ortiz hit like a friggin' grand slam.
That was way long ago.
Or was that even longer ago?
They won in 2013 and 2018.
I know exactly where I was, but I was at a party and it was between watch World Series or girl.
Ah, well, smart choice. Highlights are forever. Oh, we got some rough stuff coming here. That's good. I like seeing the pushing and shoving and all that fun stuff.
A goal or something.
What happened? Yeah, I thought
there
was a goal. Yeah, no, this is brutal, man.
It's painful.
Here, let me refresh so I can get the chat back.
Yeah, do your thing, man. Do whatever you got to do. He hates not having the chat. Kills him.
Oh, 13 minutes to go. All right.
Oh, God.
Woo. You know that when I start uploading this to YouTube, even with an Ethernet cable, it's going to take all night.
Oh, yeah, it won't be. It's not dropping until tomorrow. Anyhow. I was wondering how it was going.
Oh, see, I missed a lot of these great Pauly T quotes right here.
In the dog.
I see. I don't see the Greek Rockets quotes now that I refreshed. They're all gone.
That's so funny.
That's probably good for you.
Yeah, my StreamYard's like, you don't need to see these.
Yeah, it's like, don't worry about it.
It just likes to pad my ego.
Right?
But I'm very well groomed right now. I shaved for Get the Puck Out. I had myself looking nice for the one true woman I care about, which is the show Get the Puck Out.
Married to the game.
Married to the game.
I feel married to the game.
Panarin is still on the bench.
Hurt.
Yeah. I wonder what's wrong with him. They said it happened when it was like a chip play off the boards with Wagner, and Panarin went to just push him off and slow him down. And I think he caught the brutal end of it. That's what you get for going after the mayor.
Woo! Anders Bjork, baby!
Oh,
Wait,
the wagon boy! That's a goal. That's a goal. The wagon boy, suck it, Mancuso.
That guy sucks so bad.
I know. He's terrible, but he just gave us the lead, so we'll keep him for a game. Like, I don't understand the hype around this kid in Boston. Like, he's terrible. He scored 1 goal in like 22 attempts. Like,
Oh, DeBrusque at this point too. What a feat! What a feed!
That's a nice feed. Parked in Gretzky's office.
Put it right under his ball sack for the goal.
That was good. That everything about that. Sex. It's pure sex.
Adam, I don't know if Bobby Orr scored tonight. You're gonna have to ask his wife.
That's a great answer.
Ooh,
That's
Wagner. Hello.
Nice.
We got a fight. We got a fight.
I told you.
We got a fight. Wagner.
Let's
Hell
go.
yeah.
I hit it. I hit the prop, baby. I love it. I love when people start fucking fighting.
And the ref is telling them to either fight or get the fuck off the ice, which is nice.
Still going down as a fight, though.
And wow, Wagner takes a bunch to the body and then gets thrown to the ice. Not a good look for Walpole right there.
No. Kind of like what
goal
would
tonight. We'll take it.
if he got into a fight. He's
because I would have been dead after that.
Who was it?
Still alive. Who the fuck is that?
Number 22 on the Rangers. Tell you that much.
He's a defenseman. I know that. What's his name? He's a scrub. He's a fucking bum.
Oh.
When do you get instinct?
A nice Italian boy.
Potato?
I just can tell it's Italian.
When do you get an instigating penalty there? Like, he just went up to Wagner. Like, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Well,
Wagner's like, okay, fine. I'm sorry. Wagner did not want to fight there at all.
Wagner kind of took his kind of a little slew foot action there, though, no?
I still need to see that again.
I think there was a little slew foot action there by Wagner. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets the other extra two. I mean, that's going to happen. Lemieux even wanted to come in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked no matter what. But I think it's just going to be the 5.
I think I put that high in my pick, too. I think it's like my 6 or 7 that there'd be a fight. I just had a feeling.
Who are we saying basically took the place of D'Angelo?
I think it's this guy.
This Italian
guy.
This new Italian?
Yeah, they got a new Italian on the block ready to
Is Mario next if this guy doesn't work out?
Look at Miller. Miller and Lemieux are barking at each other right now. I love it.
Oh, that's another 2 guys. They should drop the gloves. Let's go. Let's get another couple. Let's get more fights going.
And Lemieux goes to the bench. He's scared. Oh, wow.
I can tell you this right now. It's just a hockey fan. Lemieux is not scared.
No, definitely not. But
he's the least scared person on the ice right now. He'll go after anybody.
Miller will crush him, though. I think Miller kicked the shit out of him.
Was he the centerpiece in the Kevin Hayes trade like a couple of years ago?
With Winnipeg, yes. Remember, didn't he go to Winnipeg first, Hayes, for like half a season?
Yep.
Yeah, and then before free agency, got traded to the Flyers.
Yeah, and then they signed him.
I heard Kevin Hayes loved it in Winnipeg.
Nobody likes it in Winnipeg. Like, not anybody.
Heard it was a great time.
Yeah, something like that.
Got benched. They finally decided to play him after benching him. Scored a goal. Not a big deal. Maybe shouldn't have benched him for an eternity. I don't know. I'm not a coach.
No, exactly. Come on.
I actually went down the rabbit hole on fights today too, Paulie T.
That's awesome. Ooh.
Don Sherry posted that fight between Revo from the other night. And then I clicked on the YouTube link and fights kept popping up and I kept watching them.
Hey.
Yeah, was that last night that Vegas was supporting those their reverse retros, the red ones?
Yep, and Revo dropped the gloves. It was a pretty good bout. Two big guys. I forget who he fought right now. It's slipping my mind. And the Rangers tie it. And Tuukka Rask is saying that was above the crossbar, but
that was not above the crossbar.
The ref is saying that's a good goal. I think it's a good goal.
Now, with the new rule in place, you can review if it's a high stick that leads to the goal. Like not like a tipped high puck. Like if someone bats it down with a high stick.
Yeah, and it looks like Tuukka pointed to the corner afterwards, but no way. And Tuukka might be onto something here.
I'm just saying, but
yep, that might have been a high stick that led to that goal.
Uh-oh.
Now,
and it was.
Now I'm just thinking here because yes, see right there he tipped it, but it hit Grizzly. Does that mean anything? Because he tipped it into Grizzly, but I don't know like if it if that rule applies for.
If it hit Grizzly, then it should wipe it out because someone would have to touch it, right? If it's a high stick.
Yeah, I mean it doinks off Grizzlick and then Rask, but I
think if it goes towards the net and it's a high stick, regardless if it hits someone, I think you can't play it with a high stick towards the net. So I think that would be wiped out.
Yeah, I think this is no goal.
Yeah, that's a high stick. But now it all matters with the doink and the push in because it didn't go in from that tip, right? It doinked down and then he grabbed it.
Doinked and then.
But that's now reviewable.
That guy who shot the puck on net too, he was a Bruins prospect, no? They traded him in the Rick Nash deal.
Oh, it was
Lindgren.
Ryan Lindgren.
Yeah, he's good, man. He's a good player. That trade sucks.
Big Dick Rick was very unpleased when
yeah, my dad liked him too.
Lindgren got traded.
Yeah, same with my dad, and he's worked out well in New York.
Yeah, like I don't know the new rule. All I know is that like this is why they're reviewing it because you can review like a high stick like this that leads to the goal. I just don't know when it comes towards like stopping that rule, like if it hits Grizzly or something. Like that's what I don't understand.
And they're saying the goal counts. So
all right.
It's got to be because it hit Grizzly. That's the only possible way. Which is fucking stupid. Like, if you think about it. Like, it hits the guy in the back. Like, the guy off. Like, that's where.
So they're saying you cannot review the high stick.
What do you mean you can't review the high stick? They just
that's what the announcers are saying.
They implemented the high stick and the hand pass this year. Okay, fine.
Kevin Rooney gets the goal.
Okay. I'd have my mask. Like, how do you imagine that having to yell at someone through that mask? You just want to fucking scream right at them. They're like, haha, you got volume control, buddy. Not gonna fucking scream at me. What the fuck is happening here?
Like, what are they arguing about? Just drop the puck. Like, is it a goal or not? Can you review it or not? If not, just freaking drop it.
Yeah, like
it's Cassie screaming his head off.
I'd be losing it.
Yeah, Cassie's losing it.
I mean, like, I don't understand.
It shouldn't have been a goal.
I don't understand what they mean by you can't review that. Like, they just implemented the rule.
Yeah, I don't know. Now look at the Rangers coach wants to have a conversation. Like, holy fuck, here, boys.
They dropped the puck.
Oh, good. Okay, I'm a little behind you guys, but holy man, I was waiting for that to get moving. Let's go. Let's get the game back underway. We still got hockey to play here. Like, I'm done with it. 8 minutes left here. Let's go. High stick. It's because it went off of Grzelcyk and then off of Rask and then popped in by Rooney.
Oh, put Mark's thing on the screen.
Hold on.
Put that on the screen. You know what, Mark? Tuukka's going to teach you something tonight. How
Also,
to
wait,
spell Tuca? 2
Yeah.
U's, 2 K's, and 2 points.
Bang. Yeah,
Yes,
two kaka.
Oh my.
Come on.
Yeah, Panarin still hasn't been out there.
No,
No,
he's missing in action. He's hurt, which is bad news.
you can tell in his mind he's trying to get as healthy as he can for in case they need him in like an overtime setting or something.
Oh my God. Tuukka Rask,
You fucking idiots.
right?
I don't think that's what Panarin's doing. I think if he could play, he would play.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, but you can tell how pissed he is because he's like, come on, like, let me in the game, but like, dude, you're hurt. Like, be quiet.
I already feel like I just saw a tweet notification on my phone.
Oh God, what now?
Yep, and I knew exactly what it was. It's Mancuso. Although I didn't catch the original tweet, but I knew by his response exactly who it was about. No, they shouldn't. LOL, he is useless 92% of the time. And I figured this is probably about Anders Bjork.
Yes.
I scroll over, and sure enough,
Yes, that's about Anders Bjork.
I didn't even have to read the initial tweet.
What has he done this season? What's his stat line? I know he's got a
One
goal tonight.
goal. One goal.
Let's look it up. Let's look up his stats here because everybody wants to talk about how good these guys are, and I'm always like, where?
Give me the proof. Where?
In 119 games played, he has 36 points.
To play devil's advocate, I mean, Bjork has been hurt a lot, and that has definitely stunted
Even more of
his
a problem. 2 points. He's got 3 points now in 12 games.
I don't know. A lot of good scouts and a lot of good former hockey players think he's going to be good.
Sorry to burst your bubble, man. It ain't happening. I think they end up replacing his spot in the lineup before the by the deadline comes. I think he's going to be rolling with the taxi squad.
Well, it would make for a very boring podcast if we always agreed.
No, it would, but I'm telling you, I think they'll end up trading for like a Palmieri or somebody. And
I think
right
they could. Oh, I would trade him for Palmieri in 2 seconds. Don't minx my words here. If that's what you're proposing, I'll trade McIntyre and Bjork in a second for
hell yeah.
Palmieri.
Hey, there he is. There's Panarin. He's back on the ice for a Rangers power play. 7 minutes to go. And you know what? He's probably going to score because he's the bread man.
I loved seeing Tom Brady all ruined today.
That was the funniest thing.
What's up, Bill?
That was the funniest thing. And then his tweet in response to it. You can tell he probably didn't tweet that. Somebody did it to make him feel drunk. But that was just funny. Like the guy literally had to hold him up.
He was wasted.
Too many avocado tequila shots.
Yeah, what? What the fuck is avocado tequila? I've never even heard of that.
No, because the joke is his favorite thing is like avocado flavored products.
Oh yeah, the Tom Brady diet, right?
He loves like avocado ice cream, avocado toast, like.
Gotcha. Okay, because I was like, what the fuck? Is that a real thing?
Avocado tequila.
What the hell is Kreider doing? Drop the gloves and go with them. He milked that one as he does a cartwheel over Rask.
Oh, I know. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Ooh.
The Bruins eventually have to. I mean, You got to go after these guys when they take liberties on your goalie like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
even if they make it look like an
Always
accident.
someone that, if you take a penalty for it, it's not a big deal. Although Miller kind of pushed him into him. But yeah, he definitely went cartwheeling it.
No, he played to that though.
Oh, 100%. He flew in, but Miller did make the obvious push motion, right? So he took
Yeah,
it.
but then Kreider took a liberty, and you punch somebody in the jaw when they do that.
Well, he should. Doesn't mean
I
they will.
love Marshawn going after Aaron.
No, I didn't expect it to get a call because exactly what you said. But that's on the players to police it.
So the Red Sox got some guy named Josh Winnikowski.
Is he good at winning?
He's a right-handed pitcher.
I like that his last name is Winnikowski.
Why
That's
are we
good for
getting all
blogs
these?
and stuff. If he throws like a shutout, like Winnikowski wins it for the Sox.
Right.
It's good for content.
Chaim Bloom sucks as a GM. Like, I've not been impressed with what he's done so far.
No.
I mean, I haven't either, but I also just found out he's the GM when you said he was the GM. So
I lost respect for him after the Mookie Betts trade.
Yeah,
is he the guy that did that? Don't like him.
Yeah, no, he's terrible.
My neighbor's dog's name was Mookie. You jerk. That's not actually. Well, I don't know if that's not true. I mean, every dog's named Mookie, I feel like, in this area. So it could be true, but I can't confirm.
I'm interested to see what Bruce Cassidy's going to say after the game.
So am I.
Saved by Rask.
After that fucking.
Oh, boys, you know what it is? It's the Ford F-150 Final Five.
Yeah.
Or here on NBC, the Rocket Mortgage Final Five. No, it's electric.
No, I don't abide by that.
No.
This is the Ford F-150 Final Five.
That's what I said the other night.
Piss on Rocket Mortgage. Unless they want to cut a check to Jack Gotzel and Chris Mancuso for $10,000. You're watching Step Brothers?
Fuck Rocket Mortgage and everything they stand for.
Unless they pay.
You know what? Don't get Rocket Mortgage.
No, unless they
pay us, then.
Remember in Step Brothers when they're leaving, they're like, "Listen, I know we ruined your boat, but are you going to invest or not?" And then he like fucking freaks out, and he's like, "You're embarrassing yourself, you geriatric fuck." He's like, "You do this, and then you cut a check for $10,000 to Dale and Brennan, or I'm gonna shove your head so far up your ass, you're gonna hear your small intestine as it produces shit."
I think we have to produce new advertising content.
Yes.
The Boats and Hose sequel.
Yes. Boats and Hose. That's one of the great movies of all time for comedies, for sure. And I'm not even a huge Will Ferrell guy all the time, but that movie was 10 out of 10.
That one hits. I agree.
John C. Reilly is awesome. Like, I don't know. Did you ever see what fucking one was it? Walk Hard?
Is that the one where he's supposed to be
like Johnny Cash, bro?
Yeah, I never watched that one, to be honest.
It is so fucking funny.
Okay, I'll actually watch that.
Yeah, dude, it's a 10 out of 10. It's hilarious. He's like, yeah, I'm in the middle of a custody battle right now. He's like, I just don't think custody should be forced upon you, like if you don't want your kids. Like, just funny shit. I'm in a custody battle right now. Usually means you're trying to get your kids. I just don't think custody should be forced upon you. It's awesome, man. Like, fuck, it's a great movie. Come on, Bruins. We need it, eh?
I was very confident the Bruins would win by 2 tonight.
I thought they would win.
Slip away from that.
That was my number 10 pick tonight, too, which probably means I don't win dick tonight. Fuck. Hold on, McLovin. We're going to do some stat checking here, see where we're at. I want to know what I got.
The OHL teams have begun recalling players from Europe.
Cool.
Yeah, there's a 24-game season incoming. 4 hub cities. I'm hearing. I don't want to say Niagara might be one, but Niagara might be one. I don't know yet. I'm trying to find out because they got the good arena here. They got the second biggest arena in the OHL behind London.
Yeah,
Massively
college
have
hockey
the
players
biggest
don't
by
play
miles.
enough games. They should go to the OHL 24-game season.
Fucking 1, 2, 5. Yeah, it's basically a college hockey season.
Yeah,
Anyway,
legitimately though.
which is fucking horseshit.
This wedding is horseshit.
So I picked the Bruins to win by 2 goals.
Same.
Not
What's
looking
Tuukka
good.
Rask's save percentage?
It's definitely not 9-10.
No?
I
Are
don't
you
think
sure?
so. I would doubt it.
Let me look.
He's made a lot of saves.
Figure
though,
that out.
so.
The Rangers have had such long gaps without shots. I can't imagine, but it could be. I mean, I don't think so though.
Yeah, he's got a 941 save percentage right now. He's saved 32 of 34.
Yeah, I went to Alabama. You trusting me on math? You fucking idiot.
Shots shots for no, that's okay. 65. So that went over. Bruins forwards not over 2.5 goals yet. They still could. I got the fighting major. Does Brandon Carlo or fucking McAvoy got a point yet? No.
Nope.
No.
Oh, it's been a bad night for me so far. Panarin and Zibanejad are both combined under 1.5 points right now, right?
Guarantee you Mark wins the statement games this week.
Yeah, probably.
Statement games CEO
Over
right there.
for the goalie. So if he scores another one, and then I took him under 929, which certainly. Oh, it's close. Like if he lets in another goal, I can still do okay. It's just we need the Bruins here, like, and an
We
assist by
need them to come alive here.
Here comes Andres Bjork. One good game. Every slapdick blog in Boston. He's going to be the Messiah tomorrow. Slapdick blog. When ETD said that, I couldn't believe it. Did you guys see my "Life Comes at You Fast" message today?
I did.
Kyle O'Howe made that.
Oh my, that was so funny.
He's like, bro, what is this guy talking about? I was like, I don't know. Yeah, man. He's like, yeah, he's a moron.
I didn't even see that exchange. I
Oh,
wish I did.
Rask goes to the bench. Power play Boston coming up. Or not. Wait, what the fuck are you doing?
Hello, man.
Jack, did you see that?
I saw Rask go to the bench, but
I
I
thought
don't know why he was going there.
Why was he going to the bench? I thought we were getting the power play. Never mind.
The Bruins don't fuck with OT.
Does he think they're losing?
I don't know.
Justin Hull for the Norris just scores 2-1 Toronto.
Don't ever say Justin.
Remember that guy's name?
Yes. Don't ever say that again.
That's why I said it. Justin Hull for the Norris. Terrible take.
Line of the night. I went to Alabama. You trusting me with math?
Oh, we don't have any. Tell him. Tell him he can have a yogurt though.
And we're going to OT.
Oh.
Of course we are.
Fucking night.
Can't wait for Nick Ritchie to score and me have to go like chug this drink and chug another one.
I don't think they've ever put Nick Ritchie out there for a.
I hope not.
Dude, this is the night though. Oh yeah, Ras thought they were down. Ras thought they were down.
Yeah, Tuukka Rask thought they were losing.
Trent Frederick, if the Bruins win this, is the MVP for telling Ras to get the fuck back in the net.
Guys, did you just see Tuukka Rask think he was losing?
Jesus.
So Bugsy, what was the rule you came up with?
Everybody's got to buy a Joe Flacco jersey.
Did you sell it? You better have sold it.
Oh, I sold it.
I told Bugsy that he had to come back with one obscene rule and make the whole fraternity believe it's
Okay, I have 3-1
24 hours.
Oh, in case you boys didn't know, Toronto's up 2-1 start of the third.
I don't know. In the door, maybe.
We just Justin Hall for Norris.
Who would you have taken if you threw down on that game tonight, Bugsy? Who'd you have?
Would have taken the under 6.5.
Ah.
I'll read you what my sheet said. I would have made 3. There were 3 plays that I liked today. It was the over in this game, which isn't going to hit. Montreal money line. Toronto just scored, so it's 3-1.
Not going to hit, probably.
But I would have taken the under. Was probably the play I would have leaned on, under 6.5.
Yeah.
Fair.
2 goals in 22 seconds from the Leafs, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, there's Bugsy. I'm back.
Oh, yeah.
I saw a private chat, and every time that goes off, I get nervous.
Why?
Usually we're saying something that we can't say on the stream, and I'm like, oh, God, what's it going to be? Because
Oh.
die laughing. There he is.
Here we go.
I can't believe Rask went to the bench because he thought we were losing. That's actually really funny. Imagine if they scored there.
All right, Mancuso, you want us to hold our reactions for OT?
Yes, please.
Yes.
No. Fuck you, Bugsy. I'll do it for Mancuso, not you.
I'm not even watching.
You're not watching?
No, I'm not even watching you guys. I got the game on my computer. I'm not even look at Rask laughing right now. He even said he you could see him mouth it. He's like, I almost fucked up. That's what he said. He's like, yeah, bro. He thought they were losing.
I didn't even know you walked in.
He legitimately skated all the way to the bench. Imagine they would have scored, bro. He would have been on every blooper reel for the next decade, bro. He's probably so happy that didn't happen.
Hey, it's Wednesday. I stream back. All right. Well, shit. It's OT.
Dollar beer night. Are they making pizzas?
It is dollar beer night. No pizzas.
No sourdough pizzas? Or what? Oh! Block, Marshawn. Oh my God. I wanted that.
Why?
Uh-oh. Put it the other way. Turn it. Get there. Go, Brad. Go. Come on. Yes! Yes! Let's go!
Bugsy is back in the gambling ring, boys.
Yeah.
I took Bruins money line. Fuck.
Jack, did you see me? Jack, did you see me silently dancing right here?
I did. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, what a nice move.
Money line.
Clippers left. So.
Oh,
I think I'm going to lose my basketball point. Charlotte +4.
Thank you. Come
I
again.
think they're down like
We'll see
15.
you Friday.
I'm gonna lose like all my single bet picks, but this parlay I have is gonna like hopefully cover them all. So
Yeah. I don't know.
Bruins just refuse to win one in
the Bruins
not crazy fashion.
Guys, I found the new recipe to sports betting. You watch a Bruins game, they go down. You live bet the Bruins, and you win money.
Dude,
Yep.
how much did I do that in the playoffs, Jack? How much was
You
I?
did that so much.
So much, bro. The Bruins love going down by a couple goals. When they go down by a couple goals, double the money you're going to put on them.
Hell yeah.
Bang.
And I think McAvoy got a point on that play. Or no.
Yep. No, he
Yeah,
took that out, wasn't it him?
I think he chipped it out.
Charlie Mack for the Norris?
Imagine. McAvoy. How did we do? Did we get an assist on that? I don't know. I'm stressed. Who put it out? I'm stressed. The score hasn't updated it yet. Update it.
Take a wild guess at who is now 13-3 in his prop statements of the day.
Bungsy's on fire.
13-3. That's a record. That's a fucking record.
13-3? I didn't think it was going to be this easy. Because, like,
bro, why don't you just make a prop like on my bookie. If you go in, you can actually like scroll names of players and like or whatever. Like, why don't you actually bet the prop that
You know,
Statement Games?
well, I don't think Statement Games has like some like because most of the props that I've been hitting are playing time, team shots, and then like this face-off thing. But like I literally told Mark, like I have won I've won 4 bets on the Flyers under 31.5 shots, and they average like 25 shots a game.
McAvoy with the assist, boys. So if you had that McAvoy, Brandon Carlo over, that hit.
Ooh, I'm curious to see what I had now. Because Bruins won 60-something% of them face-offs.
I don't think the Rangers got a power play goal, so I think I got that one right.
Taking off keeps. Peace.
Okay, so the Bruins didn't have a power play goal, but that was my number 1.
Oh. Wait, who scored the second Bruins goal?
Bjork.
Ah, nice. Bruins forward over 2.5 goals.
Borgiev under 929 tonight. Nailed that. Got the 2 points there. Starter over 2.5. Hit that. Panarin and Zibanejad under 1.5.
Got that.
Brandon Carlo and McAvoy over. Got that. At least one fighting major will be assessed. Got that. Bruins forwards over 2.5 goals. Got that. Total shots under 63.5. I didn't get that. I picked the shots under. Bruins starter over a 910 save percentage. Got 943. So I nailed that, but I didn't get the Bruins by 2 goals. So I didn't get my 10, but I nailed a lot tonight, boys.
That was my 9. That was the Bruins by 2 was my 9.
That was my 10. Fuck.
My 10 was the face-offs. I got Carlo McAvoy over, Bruins 3 forwards over. What was Tuukka's save percentage?
Way over the.
It was over.
Did they shoot over 32.5 shots?
Yes.
How many minutes did Jacob Trouba play?
Hold on, I can find out.
I barely even saw him.
Bugsy plays like the real scumbag.
Can you see me or no?
Props?
No, I can't see him.
Bugsy, you play all the props I like avoid.
Really?
Yeah, like the time on ice and like that shit.
Dude, it's so easy because if the average difference is more than 2 minutes off, it hits.
Oh wait, no, but what shots did you need? What shots did you need?
Bruins 32.5.
Bro, they only had 32 shots.
You motherfucker.
Swear to God, 32 shots.
Fuck. How many minutes did Trouba play?
Trouba, how much did you need him?
Under 23 minutes.
He played 24:03.
Fuck. But over did the Bruins score a power play goal?
No.
All right. So then I lost my 1, 4, and my 5.
Yeah, and I lost my 10, my 1.
So then we tied.
And my 8.
Nope, never mind. I beat you.
Yeah. Fuck.
I really want to get 10 out of 10 so bad.
Me too, bro. I need a perfect game. Need a fucking perfect game.
So when do I cash in with Mark? Because I told him 4 weeks. I go until like Sunday would be my last day. But like there's no way I can finish with a losing record on this 4-week journey.
And what was your bet for the 4 weeks?
I think if I hit over
50-something%.
Yeah, if I hit 50%, he'd give me like $100 on my bar tab.
Oh,
cool.
That's
so
like. Now you gotta do like a video or something from the night you're spending the bar tab though. Like you gotta give him like a thanks Mark video or something that he can use for his site for sure. But yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, because
bar testimonial maybe or something like that. But anyway, guys, I got to get the fuck out of here. I got to study for this exam. I'd love to sit around and pull each other's cocks here. But good time tonight, boys. Well, when are we back next for a live stream? I guess UFC at the weekend. Usman and Burt. See you guys there.